Good evening, beaches and shores. Welcome to LOVECRAFT Island.
I like that.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, look at that space.
I'm so glad that's the one you went with, Pay. I think that's correct.
Yes,
That's
that is
correct.
the one I picked. That is the one I picked. Yes, you eagle-eyed viewers will notice that we do not have Ned tonight. Ned is traveling. I'm pretty sure he's in Tampa. Trevor is
I
pretty
thought he
sure
was in
he's in Europe.
Conflicting opinions on where he's traveling. We
Is
don't
he not
know.
in Greece?
No, he was just in Greece. He came
was
back
in
from
Greece.
Greece, and now
Oh,
he's
God.
in Tampa, people. He's in Tampa.
Dad's on a business trip. We never know where he goes.
So know that if you redeem wood facts tonight, we will be making them up and we cannot verify their validity.
The wood calls he must follow.
Just keep that in mind. I would have turned them off, but I forgot. I got a lot going on, okay?
Okay. Atlas Incorporated.
You got
has
it,
gone
Trevor?
for- I got
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, okay,
Oh,
you
do
do
we
it.
have-
You were so good at it. Kay.
Oh, Atlas. Oh, thank you, Atlas. All right, let me get to a screen where I can see it bigger. All right. Oh, I'll do Ian Sterling.
Yeah, do Ian
Looks
Sterling.
like our beaches are uncovering some mountains of madness of their own. What are we in for next? Is Tan going to teach us to hang Tequila Lee? Will Carrie beat a deep one with her guitar? Is James going to find Keely to Cthulhu to have Tan finally notice him? Is Varina going to box with an elder thing? It's all up in the air and possibly awaiting us on a spooky mountaintop. From Tinder to Tinderless, we're in for the Indian Tales here on episode 4 of LOVECRAFT Island.
Wow!
Well done, Atlas.
hot
Well
damn.
done. Well
How
done. How
beautiful
blessed are
stuff.
we?
How do they do it? All right. Well, that's our stream, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Um,
no,
Oh
good
my
curtains.
gracious.
That's a hard act to follow. Holy shit. I'm going to go ahead and pin that message. Well done.
Yes,
I'll
please.
leave it. I'm going to leave it up for 10 minutes. Way to go, Atlas. Thank you for that. It was excellent.
It looks
Yeah,
like
fantastic.
Garrett Greenland may have redeemed an inspiration for James pre-stream that Garrett would like to transfer to Trevor, please and thank you. if
Right
that's
on.
fine.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, that all is valid. So Trevor, take a stream. Take a what the fuck did I just say?
Take the stream, Trevor.
Just start
It's all
pissing.
Take the stream. You are now the
Kay
keeper.
said
Enjoy.
it. You got to do it.
I did. I said it. That's the rules. That's how this works. Did you all not know?
Welcome to Tan Island.
So that does remind me, and I want to do it right now before I forget. I need you guys to do luck rolls twice. So.
Please.
Got
As
it.
a reminder for everyone, the way that luck rolls work, if this is an optional rule in Call of Cthulhu, if you spend luck, you can use this rule to get luck back. At the beginning of each session, you can do a luck roll, and if you fail, that is, if you roll a D100 and the result is higher than your current luck score, then you get to improve your luck by rolling a D10 and adding the result of the D10 roll to your luck score. So
You want to be unlucky.
you want to be unlucky in order to
Okay.
get more luck, because I mean, if you're lucky, you don't need it, right?
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
So that is how that's going to go.
Unlucky. So 2 times. Okay.
That is how
All right.
that's going to go. All right, cross that off my list because
Twice,
I
you
wanted to
said?
make
Okay.
sure. Yes, we're doing it twice, but do one, and then if you pass, do the D10 roll, and then do it again. Like don't roll it twice on the same number.
Oh, I
Makes
got
sense.
it. I got a
Makes sense.
93.
Well
Yeah,
done.
93.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
so Tan gets to improve his
Okay.
luck, and it
Shit.
sounds like Varina does too, and
All right,
Carrie does
going-
not.
I
We
ate
wanted to be
start.
over, right?
Oh.
I was not over.
You want it to be over? I'm gonna do them for. I'm gonna be like surrogate James tonight. So I'll do some for Ned. So
Okay.
I promise I'm rolling dice. He can't blame me for the gods of
Second
chance.
Hey, I lost again. Hell yeah.
Oh, I think I
Nice.
just got
Trevor
one for
taking the
Ned.
stream. Well, Barovia about to look different.
3 more.
Uh-oh.
Shitting, fucking, and pissing.
Oh no! All at the same time.
You did not get it?
I doubly didn't get. I rolled under at both
Babe!
times. I know.
I got one for James, so he's gonna get 6 more luck, bringing him up to 42, and then I'm gonna roll again for him. He's currently at 42, and
I'm
that
having a
is an
Daphne.
18.
Do I have lipstick on my teeth panic?
He gets it again. He gets 3 more luck, so he's up to 45. Well done.
What a lucky
James.
boy.
Lucky
Well done,
son
well
of a
done.
gun.
Is everybody all luckied up?
I'm lucked.
I'm
I'm
lucky.
lucked out, babe. I gotta
Okay.
spend some luck today. I'm
Babe.
sitting on a luck mine. What?
No, she was just saying, babe.
Bad.
Babe?
I am
Babe.
going to get some mood music going, and I'm going to, you know what, actually, I'm going to switch things up a little bit this time. Campbell, if you are ready, I would love to invite you to give us sponsorship / giveaway corner / content warning corner if you are up
Fabulous.
to the task.
Okay, well, welcome to Content Warning Corner first. This is Lovecraft Island. It is an improvised, spooky, and sexy adventure. At any point, the spook
Spooky, sexy,
or
spooky,
the sex
sexy,
gets
spooky,
to be
sexy.
too much, please do step away, have a beverage, come back when it feels fun for you. As far as giveaway corner goes, I think I gotta pitch that back to you, Kay.
That's just fine. Yes.
I guess, actually, while I have the mic at camp, we say one diva, one mic. While I have the diva mic, I will say, Haster, if you're out there, I messaged you on Instagram. Message me back so we can send you your prize from last week. That's all.
Reach to
underst-
us, Astra.
Haster, I understand it was convincing given that the content of the message was just you up ? However,
I did mean, yes.
We need
Have
shipping
Ned's
information.
mouth dice.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta get those Ned mouth dice.
Speaking of Ned's mouth dice, Campbell, thank you for kicking it back to me for giveaway corner, because the giveaway this week is a digital product that cannot be in anyone's mouths at any time.
Good news.
In fact, it will
Thank
never
God.
it will never pass through our hands, because the giveaway this week is furnished by none other than Chaosium themselves. They have been so kind to offer to give 3 copies each, digital copies of the Keeper Rulebook and the Player's Handbook. So the winner of tonight's giveaway is going to receive a digital copy of the Keeper Rulebook and the Player's Handbook for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, so that you can torture your friends and create bouts of madness in your close relations. You're welcome. It's a good time and a good read and great art, and they're a really awesome book. So you'll want to win. It's really good. So stick around. We'll tell you right before we go on break how you can enter and how you can win, and it's going to be awesome.
I will come up with something by the mid-show break for you to comment on our most recent Instagram post. That's our Instagram handle is @CriticalFailDM, and the most recent post that you will be commenting on is a GIF of Kay fanning herself. That's
You posted that?
Yes. That is what you will comment on. And now, a quick sponsorships corner. We are brought to you, as ever, by our good friend, Modern Artifice. You can check them out at etsy.com/shop/Modern Artifice. We also have a myriad of other sponsors with various discount codes. For that information, you can go to any of our Lovecraft Island VODs on YouTube. And in the description, you will find all of our sponsors, Tabletop Dominion, Into the AM, NTSD Gaming, etc., and their links to their websites and their various discount codes and what that will get you in the description in the YouTube VODs for all of our Lovecraft Island episodes. That's that.
There we go. I tried to unmute myself and I muted the other self of me because I'm all over the place. I contain multitudes. I'm all over the place.
It is true.
So, yes, friends, welcome to Lovecraft Island. Woo! I was taking Zuma for a walk today, and as I passed by my neighbor's house, I noticed that they have a juniper bush. And I love the smell of juniper, so I grabbed a little leaf off of it and I rubbed it in my fingers and I just inhaled it because juniper is such a delightful smell. I wish I liked gin more because like that's the only real way that humans can consume juniper. But gin is just not. It's just I'm a tequila gal. What can I say? But friends, I'd like to know, what is your favorite smell?
Excellent question, Kay.
Yeah. Deep in thought. Would you like me to go first? Because I have an answer, given that I was prepared.
Go.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I don't have so much a favorite smell as a favorite smell category. I like any citrus. Any citrus smell. In fact, I remember when I was in college, I went to college in Miami and I would go to Disney World pretty frequently because, you know, we would get annual passes, so admission was free and we would it was a fun weekend or a fun weekend day. And one of the rides was Soarin', which is sort of like a motion simulator. And at one point you're like flying over orange groves in California and they like kind of blow orange scent at you. And that was just like, that was always like, that was my lunch. I didn't need any food. I just needed the invigorating smell of some citrus hitting my nose. So how about y'all? What are some favorite smells? What do you like to smell?
There's one of my favorites. The first thing that came to mind was there's a bakery on Christian Street in Philly that I walk by a lot.
Yes.
Rose. And when you know that like smell of that like confection sugar, you know what I mean? Oh, it just lights me up.
Love that. Yeah, you know, it's a funny thing. I remember one of the restaurants I worked at, the chef would always sort of like, anytime we tried to say that something smelled sweet, he'd be like, sugar has no smell. And like, he was so mean about it. He was like, sugar doesn't have a smell, idiot.
Sorry, bud.
Like, okay. But like, at the same time, I don't know, maybe he just like was criticizing the way we were choosing to say it, but like there's definitely, you can smell confectioner sugar, I think. Maybe it's just that it's like, it's so fine and powdery that it just literally gets in your nose and then you might be like tasting it more than smelling it. I don't know. Either way, a good bakery is an excellent choice for a favorite smell.
We've got
What do
some
you
good ones here in South Philly.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure you
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh man.
do. Who else? Favorite smells?
I put my favorite smell into Sweetie's character back in Madness and Mercy. Sweetie was always writing the head of the California Perfume Company to get the gardenia scent because I love gardenia scent. And I love herby and floral smells. And another one is it's funny, talking about rubbing it in your hands. Along my running route every morning, there's a lot of lavender.
Ooh.
And I also really like lavender. It reminds me of my grandma's house. And so I always like lavender.
I love lavender. I tried for a little while to grow lavender at my old house, and it was doing all right for a little bit. I think it just needed more attention than I have black ashen thumbs. I kill every plant I touch. So if I plant stuff, it needs to be like hardy and native and drought resistant and like radioactive. Otherwise, it just dies. It needs to mutate. If it can't like get up and walk away from me, it's gonna die.
Run, plants, run for your lives!
But lavender is an excellent one, and I feel like it has a bit of a reputation for being like an old lady smell, but like it's one of those things where like the old ladies know what they're talking about. Like lavender smells amazing.
Yeah.
Garrett Greenland in chat says bonfire. That's a great one.
Oh, that's a
hell
great
yes.
one.
Bonfire's pretty. Yeah,
That
that's
autumnal fall, that like autumnal fire smell. Oh my God.
Love that.
That is a close second to my first. I promise I'm not shitting you. The artificial root beer flavor that Dum Dum lollipops have.
Oh!
I like, just to be very specific, because you can't usually smell soda, so root beer doesn't usually have a scent to it, like by itself. But like when you artificially flavor shit with root
the
beer,
lollipops though. I got you. Yeah.
it's just like I don't know. It just digs
what you
deep
mean.
into my sinuses, subconscious, and goes, "You're gonna be happy now. You will experience a joy." So yeah, bonfire close second, but that very specific one is first.
Yes.
Well,
because you had the mic last, I would love to pitch a question to you from Theater Cat in the chat, who says,
sheesh.
Ree, I has a question. Would you like a crochet dice bag?
Yes, that would be the nicest thing in the world, and I would love it and cherish it and wear it on my head sometimes.
Theater Cat, I think that's a hard yes.
Yes, please, thank you. Very sweet of you to offer.
Theater Cat, I have yours with me right here.
Yeah, I use the one
fuck
that
yes.
Is mine
all the time.
within reach?
Ree will be soon be receiving one of these dice bags that Theater Cat makes, which are these beautiful like Demigorgon flavored dice bags. They're so
Beautiful.
cool. I use it all
Mine
the
is
time.
up in the
and
studio too.
You can sort your dice into into the various categories. It's very well done, handmade, and shipped directly from Australia, where Theater Cat dwells.
Well, goddamn. And hat size, so we all win. That's fantastic.
I know. It's so cool. Well, if Ned were here, I would. What do we think Ned's is? I kind of think Ned, given that he's a dad, his is gonna be like fresh cut grass, right?
It's gotta be
What a
fucking some
daddy
wood.
thing to
kind of
say,
No, it's some
right?
kind of
Yeah, that's what I
wood.
say.
He's
Of
always
course.
making us smell the fucking pieces of wood that he's working on.
Yeah.
Motor
Every
oil. He
time-
likes motor oil. I like.
Every time a sponsor sends us something made of wood, the first thing he does is goes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we can all relate to that. If there's wood, you gotta smell it.
Ned's trying to get me to. Ned tries to get me to smell his wood all the time.
Oh my good lord. I was gonna make a joke after that, but now you've tainted it.
It was.
I was
If only James could be so lucky.
Oh,
Yes.
it's right there.
That's
It is
better than what
right
I was
there.
gonna
I
say.
don't know. I don't know if
That's
I was thinking
better than what
Campbell,
I
but
was
that's
gonna say.
all right.
Yes.
Hey. Well, whoo boy. Well, friends, I something around here certainly smells fishy, and it's not just the inside of Tan's duffel bag.
What?
Hockey pads, bro.
I have realized throughout this investigation that something that makes me very happy, which is that all of you guys are finding clues where, like, I did not mean to put clues. And I think this is really encouraging. You're finding meaning in things that I never thought of. You're uncovering clues that are not, in fact, clues at all, just things that I've said flippantly or things that I may have said flippantly. And I love that. And this just tells me that you're on your toes to the point that everything could be a red herring, or like maybe it's an answer to a question that's been burning in your head. So, by all means, keep looking, because you never know what you might uncover. And sometimes, and I will neither confirm nor deny that this has already happened, you may uncover something that I never intended to be a clue, but makes me think, ooh, what if that were a clue?
But what if it was?
Uh-oh.
And that's
like
D&D, kids.
Yeah,
that's
it.
That's what we call D&D.
It's part of why I love this game so much, and not just D&D, but not just tabletop RPGs, but particularly this tabletop RPG. In other ones, I'll use Delta Green as an example, since Ned's not here to defend himself. The game runner, and we all love Delta Green here, but like the game runner in Delta Green takes on a role of like a mentor who has to guide the players through this end of the world, but like they themselves are part of it as well. Like they are just trying to stave off the horrors just as much as the players are. They're trying to guide everyone through the chaos that they themselves are also just trying to survive. In Call of Cthulhu, though, it is the Keeper's job to be the chaos, which is why, tonight, it is my sacred and profane duty to be the chaos.
Okay. Thank you.
At this point, my talent have all discovered Rob's drone footage. They've seen it for themselves, and they've seen that there is another settlement on the north side of the island. And I imagine that's likely where you'll want to go next. But
Probably.
But here we all are. You have just seen the footage from Rob's drone. You saw the sweeping footage covering the entire island, and it was just as it crested the top of that flat-topped mountain. You saw the top of the flat-topped mountain, but just as it was about to get like a huge aerial top-down view of the entire island, that footage started glitching and flashing, and then cut out. And that was enough to make you all potentially go a little crazy, or at the very least have to stave off the urge to go a little crazy. What else do you guys remember? What else happened last week?
We did a heist.
We did a whole heist.
There was a whole heist. The heist
Yes.
to get said footage, yes, which had some foibles, but overall was a success.
Yes. I yeeted Ned up into the second floor. Ned got the things. Carrie took an adventure into the medical tent, and accidentally so did Tan because he dirty dancing.
I tried to dirty dancing too
into
close to the
wall.
sun.
Yeah.
I tried to dirty dancing too close to the sun.
Carrie also procured a laptop that we have not yet gotten into.
Yes, a laptop belonging to Rob. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. I mean, those are, I might be forgetting something, but I think those are sort of the big points. Really, the big event of it was the heist and getting the drone footage and being able to see that. So, talent. You are currently, I believe, in the bathroom of the upstairs bathroom of the hacienda.
Yeah, we're showering together.
Showering together, yes, exactly.
Yes.
And Rose has just come on the PA system to let you all know that the cameras are back on. The time is yours.
Oh, right on. I guess I should put my underwear back on then, huh?
Probably,
Okay.
dude. We all appreciate, but yeah, just for the moment, probably a good call.
You don't think America wants the full tan?
I don't know. After all we've just seen, I think you might have the right idea. I mean,
You don't think America wants the full body tan?
Fuck, man.
no tan lines, am I right?
No tan lines here.
Oh, one tan line.
All right. Well, okay. Well,
But wait, we got to. Shall we hide this?
Let's
we got
hide
to hang
this.
on
Yeah,
to
let's put
this.
it under someone's bed. Would be good. Like, put it back in the backpack, put it under someone's bed.
Yeah. Let's just put it under ours.
Great. Sounds good.
here, hide it under my sleeveless tee. I'll transport it to the bed.
Again, love your vigor, buddy. You really got it. You're really winning the pooing right now, though, so I don't think it's gonna be as innocuous.
It's good.
as
They'll just think it's my rock hard abs. Go ahead.
Yes, we put the laptop on his rock hard abs.
All right.
We'll smash that under our bed. It's the bed that has our names in cursive, like in gold lettering, like in Love Island.
Yes,
Secret
it's got,
Agent
like,
Tan, reporting for duty.
Tan your pants. Oh my God. No.
And that's it. He rushes off still without pants. Just the sleeveless tee.
oh my God, he's going full Donald Duck right now.
You know, one wrong balloon in the first day, and that could have been you or me, Varina. What do you think?
Oh my Jesus Christ! I can't help but feel like I've won the lottery today.
Me too. But he's right. We should get this shit like squirreled away.
Right, smash
Especially
that.
if cameras are back on.
Should we go and get back out there so it's not? Let's just get back in the hot tub or something. Go make ourselves. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's have cocktails or something.
Yeah, let's do that. I think under cover of night is when we act. Is when we do stuff.
Right. Yes, we should put our faces back on camera.
Yeah.
Tan, we'll meet you downstairs at the bar.
Way ahead of you, sisters.
Wow, he does move quickly. That's impressive.
He beats us to the bar.
Yeah. So, whoever is going down the stairs first, on your way down, you'll run into Rose, and Rose is coming up, and you'll almost collide headfirst into her as you're sort of coming around the corner. As a oh, hi, Tan. So Tan, I'm guessing. Yes, Tan is this one down.
Oh, what's up, Rose? Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Tan. Hi. How are you? How are you?
No, Rose, I just wanted to say, the way that you've been handling this has been really, really inspiring.
Not the look. Oh.
You literally just gave the Flynn Rider smolder. Like,
Oh my God.
Rose is fine, but Carrie needs a little fanning right now. Rose kind of goes, thank you, Tam. It's not my first rodeo. I've done a few of these shows before.
Well,
This
ride
one
him,
is-
cowgirl.
This one is certainly the most unique, and it's gonna look great on my resume. But anyway, the reason I want to talk to you, the reason I wanted to talk to you and all of you actually is because we're gonna be doing some footage of just Isabella for a little bit. We were gonna do this anyway because we didn't quite get enough of her last night because things kind of went a little crazy. But also, it kind of works out perfectly because Keely has requested to not be on camera for a little bit until the swelling goes down. She's just naturally a little concerned about her image, and I want to be respectful of that. So she's just gonna rest up and...
Oh, I fucked up, Rose. It's tried dirty dancing too close to the sun. It's all on me, Rose. I'm so sorry. That's totally not tubular of me.
I can't fault you for just trying to have a good time. The cameras are back on. They're working, but just know that you guys are kind of released, so to speak. You don't need to be super camera ready right now if you don't want to be. I'm just trying to take this one step at a time. And right now that step is just, we have Isabella, we have things we need her to say. We're gonna go do that.
Right. I mean, if you are where you planning to film so that we'll be out of the way?
Well, we're gonna try to make it look kind of like she was there last night. I know the lighting isn't quite right, but if we just have some shots with her sort of standing on gangplank to the dock, looking over the pool, that's more or less where we need her. The light is like it's similar. It's not exact, but it's close enough. We'll be okay.
So we should stay out of the main hacienda area.
Yeah, if you're gonna be in, that'd be best. If you're gonna be in there, it's fine. Just we'll need you to be quiet. We'll need quiet on set, so like no loud splashing in the pool or loud chats in the hot tub. But just but
right on, Rose.
Where you want to go?
We'll be sure to stay well out of your way. And then he does a big wink to Varina and Carrie.
Stand by. Yeah, we love it. No problem. Take it easy, Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
For how long?
Oh, an hour, probably.
All right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and say an hour. But that's just for Isabella. Really, the answer is I don't know, because we're kind of at the mercy of Keely's feelings right now.
Aren't we all?
What's the policy on us leaving the villa? I mean, I was just having a wonder about, if you don't need us for a bit and you'd rather us be out of your hair, like if we did a bit of an explore, I'm wondering about taking Carrie out and
just going for like a walk,
Yeah, a bit of a hike to the edge of the woods or anything like that. What's the policy around that?
Mother Nature is the original bodacious babe, after all.
Good point, Tan.
That's she gives like sort of an exasperated sigh and like kind of rubs her temples a little bit. She's like, that's fine. Just bring your phones with you in case I need to reach you, and just, I don't know, take some selfies or something, shoot some video of yourselves being cute and whatever.
Great. And you'll send us a text when it's time to come back.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right, we're out of your hair.
Thanks,
Perfect.
Rose.
Yeah.
You take care of your selfie now.
Thank you, Tan. Okay, we'll see you all soon.
Yo, I love her, I think.
Honestly, yeah, I get it. She's a fucking legend right now.
Excellent.
Trevor, you would love her.
Yeah.
You would be in love with that super capable
A
ass woman.
hardworking, beautiful babe putting this entire show on her back. Absolutely, yeah.
Anyone would be lucky to have her. So I think, So you kind of do have like your run of the place. I think you are going to want to be conscious of the fact that there are cameras, but I think it's easy enough for you to like kind of they're not inconspicuous. They're big. They're just like they are on Love Island. Like they're these giant like half domes that like whir and rotate and get shots of whatever. So it's like you can probably just you're gonna want to be cognizant of them, but you are kind of left to your own devices at the moment. What would you like to do?
As Rose walks away, I'll turn to Carrie and I'll say, fancy a bit of a walk?
Yeah, so like reconnaissance, like just sort of like scoping it out before we like get later,
Yeah, and I'd also like to take you for a walk. But of course, I mean, but always.
No, you're right. You're so shit. Yeah, you're so right. I kind of got lost in the sauce for a second. Yes, and I will leave my arm through hers. I would love to just go for a walk with you.
Great. And I mean, to be fair, it's still Friday the 13th. keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right on. Look at us. Solve mysteries. Finding love. This is the American dream right here, brothers and sisters.
Well, Tan, Keely, do you want to double date it? I mean, she might not want to be out and about.
I'll go check on her. Why don't you two head out and start scoping the way? I'll go check on her. If she wants to come, I'll bring her. If not, I'll come and hook up with you later.
I think James, actually, if I'm going to speak for Ned tonight, James, I think would pipe up at this, and just like walking by you with 2 Jack and Cokes that he got from somewhere, just say something. Just say, "There's going to be enough drama on this island without Beauty and the Beast. I say we ditch them."
Wait, am I the Beast or the Beauty? I'll be either.
Keely's Beauty, West is the Beast. You're the bum ass.
Wow.
He wouldn't
Can
say
I be
that.
Maurice? That guy was awesome.
He'd probably say
Christ.
something. He'd probably say something way more clever than I just did. But he'll.
Can I be Lumiere? I've always
He's
thought
several
I
drinks
could
deep.
carry
Yeah,
a
yeah.
note.
He is several drinks deep.
Yeah, he's with his drink in hand. He'll just go. Lumiere, you said?
Yeah. Be our guest, brother.
You've got the build for it. Yeah, let's go.
James, you could pull a mean Codsworth. I'm not. I'm just not trying to. Just it's an option for you.
I'm gonna stop you right there
Oh.
and leave. and he's gonna start walking. He's gonna start walking north. And he, knowing that he's very stealthy, well, he's gonna start off by doing a spot hidden and trying to spot cameras around. And I will invite all of you to do the same.
Got some hidden.
Rock and roll.
Oh my God, James just got an extreme success.
Yeah.
Wow.
James.
Whenever Ned's not rolling.
I know, right? That's the secret. No, I got a 71.
Oh my God.
I
rolled a
super
3.
didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1 luck point. I rolled 86 over 85. I'm gonna spend a 1 fucking
One
point.
of us has to see the cameras.
Okay,
One
well,
of
come on.
us needs to, but
1
somebody
point,
has
1
to.
point, and we're doing it.
Rest assured, yeah. So we have one success and 1 extreme success. Between the two of you, James, I think James walks out of like the front door because the hacienda is the pool is on like the back of it. It's the way the house is constructed. There's sort of like a front door. At least that's how I built it in The Sims. The street is at the front, so that's how I'm picturing it.
Okay.
Yes.
So he walks out the front door. I guess it's technically the back door, whatever. And he just still with his drinks in hand. He's like he hasn't finished his first one yet, but he's sipping out of his second one. And with the hand that is holding the first one goes there, and if you look just past that one, there. Oh, also before I forget, there. And he points out a few cameras. But with an
James,
extreme.
why are you so good at finding security cameras?
It's all part of the business.
Okay.
Plus, as my father once told me, children should be seen and not heard. So, I'm
Get
good.
the sad in there.
That's what happened
get
last
the
week. It was
sad
a
in there.
devastating flashback.
Yeah, we also had a devastating flashback about.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense.
Fuck.
Yeah. Or no, actually, as my father used to say, children should be neither seen nor heard. So I'm really good at not being seen. And yeah, I think so he's going to try. Oh, also, actually, with his extreme success, he zeroes right over to the medical tent and points out the 2 mules, those side-by-side UTVs, one of which you heard escaping to the north, which is now back, ? And there's 2 behind the medical tent. So I will just let you know, you have the option to see if you can try to use those. You do not have to. I am going to go ahead and say that they will make, if you're going to try to use those to escape into the forest. Oh, one more thing he notices with his extreme success. He points out a path that goes into the forest to the north.
Okay.
There is a path. So he points that out to you, and also you have the option of using those UTVs, but know that they will make a stealth roll to get away unespied a little bit more difficult.
I mean, what does it feel like right now? Are we trying to do another heist, or are we just trying to be above board and Rose has given us the clearance to go for a bit of a walk?
Let's do it. I mean, this is our chance, right? Let's seize the initiative, seize the moment.
I think we can easily, here's the thing. I don't know exactly what they think of all of us, but an easy excuse anytime we do something a little bit, I don't know, not fully thought through. We're just a couple young folks in love and we really just wanted to get away for a second. We thought it'd be okay. We brought it back. See? You know, one of those.
You want to go for it?
At least to like get us there, because like a walk there and back, you know, that's gonna take up enough of the hour to be a little bit annoying there. I don't know, so we just take one, we bring it back. Who's gonna? I mean, even if they know, we're just a couple of crazy gals, right?
All right.
I love this plan, ladies. I'm gonna go check on Keely. You two get the mule ready to go, and then we'll take off on our grand adventure.
All right. We go do that.
And look, if we fuck it up, we'll just go for a walk.
Right. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to go ahead and roll some dice for James to do a stealthy key retrieval / UTV ignition. So let me pull up his character sheet here. He does have very good stealth, and he would absolutely recommend that to be the one to do this.
For sure.
Ooh, okay. I don't think he would mind me spending 1 luck to stealthily grab the keys. So I'm gonna knock him back down to 44. Okay, so James, like a snake in the grass, just like hops off the porch, and like you can just see him sort of zigging and zagging. Like he can tell where these cameras are pointing, and he's just like, he got such a high roll, like he got an extreme success on that spot hidden roll, so he knows exactly where they're pointing and exactly which way to go to avoid their gaze. He comes to the back of the medical tent and hops into one of the UTVs, looks around a little bit. Carrie and Varina, are you two still waiting on the porch, or did you like? Because he would go. Actually, he would insist that you do, in fact, I think, given that he's like the stealthy one. And he'll sort of like, he'll be looking for keys in the thing. He's like sort of checking the visor, checking in the thing. He looks back at you and sort of gives a shrug, and then stands up and sneakily walks toward the back of the medical tent. You see him open a door very slowly with his good stealth roll, his success in stealth, peek in, and very quickly like close the door again. And he gives you like he gives you a couple of hand signals. He goes, in there, key in there, doctor in there, on his computer.
That's perfect. I can sneak in pretending to go see Keely, and I can swipe the key.
Great.
Very
Here
cool.
I go.
Okay.
Let's go, Keely, banana Keely. I'm gonna say hello.
Keely is sleeping, is having still not waken up from her nap in the bunk room, and just good.
Morning, sleeping beauty.
Good morning.
Oh man.
Hi, Tim.
You know, even with a bit of a bruise, you still look better than anyone on this island, babe.
Oh God, can you see it? Ugh. And she like gets up and starts fussing and goes over to like the makeup room and starts like sort of trying to touch it up. She puts some concealer on it, and
I gotta say, I'm sorry, Keely. You know, I got just so totally wrapped up and all of this exciting new romance and the festivity of it all, and I guess I just, you know, my dancing was not up to my dirty, babe.
What the fuck?
Okay. If we were somewhere with Netflix, I would ask you to show me this movie, but I still have no bloody idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's a classic. Yeah, it's another time. But I did want to say I'm so sorry for, you know, being a little overzealous. And, you know, if there's a way I can make it up to you, I just hope that this doesn't throw a wedge between us, Keely, because I'm really vibing on you, babe.
When did this movie come out?
Oh, in like 100 years ago or something like that. old. Patrick Swayze's in it, and he's like, totally. Yeah, so like 300 years ago or something like that.
Oh. Right.
Because Patrick Swayze's dead. It must have been hundreds of years ago.
People haven't died lately, you know?
In Keely's mind, like Patrick Swayze, she knows that name, but in the same way she knows like Abraham Lincoln. Like,
oh my god.
That's BC era. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's BK before Keely.
Yeah.
Or no, BC before Keely, just if you spell Keely wrong. Okay. Look, I'm gonna be fine. Rose has been great. She's not gonna film me while I've got this big bruise on my face. Just try to be a bit careful. If you're gonna pick me up like that, just let me know it first or something.
You're right, babe. My communication was not up to snuff. I promise from here on out, 100% transparency, 100% honesty, 100% tan.
Yeah, and if you want to do like acrobatic dancing, I have done a lot of Pilates, so know that I'm very flexible.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what they say, the perfect surfboard doesn't break to the waves, but just bends in all the right places, babe.
I'm coming up with more and more theories as to how you can make this up to me. Anyway,
I'll make a list, babe. We'll start knocking them off one by one.
What did you want, Tan?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And I look around for the keys. And I try to search for the keys.
Oh, okay, so you're taking her down to the medical tent?
I thought she was in the medical tent.
Where did you put her down for a nap? I assumed it was in the bunk room, but it could be. If you say it's in the medical tent, it's in the medical tent.
I thought she was recovering in the medical tent, and so I went in, and that's where we thought the keys were. So
okay.
I'm sorry. So I misunderstood.
No, that's fine. I think it's totally reasonable that you would suggest that maybe you walk her down to the medical tent to grab some more ibuprofen or whatever, and she would happily go with you. So, entering the medical tent, you see the doctor tapping away at his computer, and Dr. Olson, and you also see... Give me a spot hidden, actually.
Oh boy, okay, here we go.
Oh, we're looking directly... Oh no, he's got a pretty good spot hidden. I'm looking at it.
I'm gonna do one for
for
Keely. You got a 60? Is that a success?
No, I have a 60 score. Hang on,
Oh,
I
you
haven't
have a
rolled
60.
yet.
Okay.
Oh, he rolled.
Yes, 28 under 60.
Yeah.
28.
Nice.
Okay. I was gonna do one for Keely, but I don't need to. You see the back door is ever so slightly ajar, and you see James sort of poking his head in a little bit, and he points to a large lockbox by the back door that is ajar, and there are 2 sets of keys hanging in it.
Yo, Doc, I got a special mission for you, Mr. House. You hear me?
Wow. Well, it's Lupus.
I love him.
I don't get it.
This guy's all right. He's all right.
Never mind. What's the
Okay.
mission?
The mission is, we've discovered something amazing. And it's that this woman here is the most beautiful creature on Earth. Right? And so I charge you with her care, Doc. Okay? Do you think you're up to the responsibility of handling the most beautiful woman on the face of God's green earth?
A split lip. Well, it certainly doesn't Lupus. But I did go to medical school, and then there was my pre-med, and then medical school, my internship, and my residency. So I think you can safely assume that I'm at least 12. So yeah, I think I can handle it.
All right, Doc, you seem okay. I'm gonna leave this precious angel in your care. But just be careful. It's powerful stuff. Okay?
Aye, Captain.
All right, you better go see to her. All right. I don't know if you have ambrosia and the whispers of angels to heal her flesh, but you know you. And he's like backing up as he's rambling, and he tries to like back up into where the keys are. So his back is against, and then I'm gonna reach my hand up, like up the side of up my back like this, and grab him.
Okay, that, I mean, the way you pitched it really wants to sound like a sleight of hand check.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I don't
what
think
have
I'm
you
good at
got?
that.
No, Trevor!
I'm looking at his sleight of hand. It's not it.
I'm terrible at that though, but here we go.
Okay, so, oh my god, a 10. Well, tell you what, I will give it to you with a bonus die because you have successfully distracted Dr. Olson.
Okay, great.
So you can put the bonus.
Does all this and comes back to us is like,
I
I
know.
didn't get it.
I did not succeed.
I did it!
I got a 3! I got a 3 under 10!
That's a big success. That's a large success.
That is a hard success.
Great success!
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh, damn
Never
it. Okay.
in doubt. Oh my god.
Yes! You get more inspiration from Theater
Yes,
Cat.
yes, Theater Cat. I think Theater Cat was trying to get it in time for that roll, but you can hang on to it. You can hang on to it.
Jesus
As Tyler would say, you got a great success.
Yeah, it's great success.
Great success.
Theater Cat, since he didn't actually end up needing that bonus die, that inspiration you gave him, you can transfer it to someone else if you'd like, or you can just let him use it next time he wants to use one. That's totally fine too. Cause yeah, holy shit, yeah. With the ease, oh my god, like as if you're, I don't know, what's a thing surfers do that requires a lot of shoulder flexibility?
Surfing.
Just, I mean, wax on, wax off, man. You
That's
just
it.
like, whoop, you grab that key silently, and it just, boop, it is in your hand, and it's gone.
Okay, Keely, you rest up, all right? I know it takes a lot of work to be that beautiful, so it's gonna take an even extra little bit of rest. So you just lay on down and I've made sure I've vetted this guy, okay? He seems legit.
Oh, stop.
He's got a PhD in angel, so I think you're in good hands, babe.
Yeah, both Keely and Dr. Olson simultaneously say, "Oh, stop!" And it's from Keely. From Keely, it is the way I just said it. From Dr. Olson, it's "Oh, stop."
Oh my god!
And then I make my way out of the tent with the keys, and I go to the rest, and I say, "I actually did it!"
Yes, so making a very quick, I think like going out of the medical tent, making a quick right towards the hacienda, and then another quick right to go behind. James's head pokes out from behind the medical tent and gives you like a stop, like a big old stop hand. Go around the other way, camera. Yeah, and then there is a camera sort of pointing towards like the away from the hacienda, right in the direction that you would have crossed into it. But again, he got an extreme success on that spot hidden, so he is fully aware of where they all are. So going around the other side, Varina and Carrie, if you would like, you can follow the path that James did before, that sort of like zigzaggy path to get to the UTVs, and then you are all there at the UTVs with a key.
My god.
We're in the money, ladies. Who's driving? Shotgun.
All right, so we've got one key to one UTV, or there's two, and we have two keys.
You have one set of keys to one of the two UTVs.
All right.
How tight a squeeze are we looking here?
Not tight at all. It's got 4 seats.
Oh, great.
Oh, great!
Yeah, the two in the back face backwards. It's sort of like a golf cart, but there are 4 seats.
Great. My drive is not high. If someone does have a high drive and would like to volunteer,
One of us needs to be putting points in drive every time we do one of these campaigns.
You know, that's a thing. That's a thing. I actually,
right.
I thought about that before we embarked on this. I'm of the mind that like most people, well, not most people in like a place where driving is common can drive to like a destination without wrecking their car on a given daily basis. So the drive score, I'm only gonna make you roll drive rolls if you're trying to do something difficult, like evade a pursuer, or overcome an obstacle, or like, you know, jump a gorge or something. Other than that, like regular driving, you shouldn't have to roll for that.
You don't want me to cause 5 car accidents like I have in Delta Green?
No, I don't, because like after the 4th one, I was like, again? Come on.
We almost died many times.
I know.
I do have points in drive, so I'll do it.
Carrie, go.
I've driven our
Go,
tour
Carrie,
van
go.
all around the fucking country,
Yeah.
so let's do it.
Well done. All right, so Carrie driving. Are you so heading towards and James will be like pointing out cameras as you go, like just making your way to the path. Once you sort of get on the path that goes up to the north, you will be out of the scope of the cameras, and he will point that out to you, and you will no longer need to worry about that. Going into the forest, you come along to the path and you head north, and almost immediately you are at a 3-way fork. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any indication as to which way is the right way, but the path, you notice, is just, it's almost as if, because this is like the forest immediately gets pretty dense, but the path itself, it's as if the forest just cannot grow there. Maybe it's because it is a well-worn path, maybe something else, but it's just, it is, the path is wide and flat and barren. But you are at a 3-way fork. There's a path that sort of goes off to the west, a path that continues straight north, and a path that goes off to the east.
All right, judging by the drone footage, what do we think is the quickest way through the forest?
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, that is very good. That is
That's
very
a thought.
good.
Very good.
That is very good.
Great.
Fresh
Here's
in the
how
mind.
here's how this is going to work. You can roll, any of you can roll a navigate check to try to figure out which is like the fastest way to go. If you want to try to recall the drone footage, I'm going to go ahead and say that it could, if you succeed, give you a bonus die on the navigate. However, it's going to cost you a sanity check. Because something about that drone footage was a little bit spooky.
Well, I still have my advantage, so I'm gonna try navigate just at advantage.
Okay.
Did you get it?
No.
Just over.
Just
over. But I have one. I can do one more.
Oh, when you roll it in the future, when you see that slider, you can put it to 1 for each bonus die you have. Ooh, that one's worse.
Oh, that's
Okay.
worse. Yeah, no, not me.
Yeah.
I will eat a sanity check because I'm driving and I feel like I can remember what was on the footage. We just watched it. I'm like, no, I got this. I know where this is.
Okay.
Hydration check from
you roll
Cups
that,
of
but
Tegan.
not for
Thank you.
yes. Thank you, Cups of Tegan.
Bless up.
Okay, so Ree is rolling a navigation, is that right? Or no, you're rolling a sanity check.
I was rolling a sanity check, yeah.
Cool. All right, what do you got?
All right. Bleh. Oh, hell yes. 65 under 70.
Damn it! All right. You do not lose any sanity. However, you now have also earned yourself a bonus die on a navigate check.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Great, then I will go for that. Bonus die is the 1s or 10s?
It is the 10s die. You roll the 10s die twice.
Copy. Still probably gonna beef this, but hey, we went for it. Oh my God! 5 under 10. We did it!
Yay!
Hard success.
It's coming
boy.
through tonight,
It
y'all.
really
Yes.
is. It
Yes.
really
I needed
is.
the bonus die though. Without the bonus die, that would have been a 45. So that was very necessary.
God, you didn't even take any sanity point damage. Fuck me. Okay,
You gotta work harder to kill us, Kay.
I'm trying.
I'm
God.
gonna go insane, Kay. I'm sorry.
Okay, freaking Dan just moving his token around on the board.
He's grooving.
Aren't we all? Okay, so you, Rhi, successfully can surmise that the path straight ahead is going to be the most direct route. However, you also get the impression that like all paths kind of lead to the same place.
Okay.
Just by going straight ahead, you are most likely to get there faster.
Okay, yeah, we don't have like forever, so I'm just gonna go with the most direct route. Are we cool with that?
Let's
team?
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Great. We also might run into people. It's fine. It's totally chill. We'll just be like, hey, we wanted to get some. We got excuses. We're fine. And I'm just
We're
gonna.
good. I'm a people person, babe. We're all set.
Yeah, you really are. We're fucking good. Let's keep moving through. I'm keeping my eye out as we're driving through the forest here, just for any sense of like what those other eyes were. Am I seeing any sense of cat, or is this like some other situation we got going on that I am heretofore unaware thereof?
It sounds to me like you'd like to roll a spot hidden.
I'd like to, if that's cool.
Yeah,
You'd
I'm
like
okay
to
with
roll
that.
pussy sense. I mean,
That one, that got me.
said
That
it?
shook me. I was not prepared for that
who
one.
said it? Not
No,
I.
that's solid.
This is a PG-13 program.
Okay, I'm gonna need to borrow that fan real quick, but that's... hey, thank you, I appreciate. Oh, thank you. Yes, cooling waves. All right, we are spotting hidden. That is 58 under 85 palindrome, but we're good.
I love it. The engine lurches forward. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if you've ever been in one of these like Kawasaki Mule side-by-side UTV things. They're loud.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a tiny engine and they make a lot of noise.
Just like me.
I need to go to bed. I need a nap.
What have I done? What have I
I
done?
need an Excedrin and a nap. Maybe some rum.
Okay, if you write an adventure where everyone gets to be goblins, they're going to be goblins. If you write an adventure where they get to be sexy, they're going to be sexy.
Sexy
Okay.
goblins.
Sexy
Which is all
goblins.
if you're
That's
not a
my
coward.
next one. Oh my god. That's the sequel to Lovecraft Island is Lovecraft Island.
Goblin Island!
And for those of you who don't know, that's my goblin voice. So the
Not
engine
the goblissy.
Oh my god. Oh my goblin.
Oh fucking god! I need more mezcal.
Hey, please carry us forward.
The mule lurches forward.
We've hit full beans tonight, I'm
The
afraid.
mule lurches forward.
There's only 3 of us.
There are a few more paths where spots where the paths diverge. But you are able, with that excellent roll, to successfully navigate your way through them, and you have a really good sense. You have a really good internal compass on this island. You know which way's north, and that's the important thing. You know that you want to head north. And in a strange way, the divergences in the path all start to seem a little repetitive. You feel like I've been at this fork before. But at the same time, you can tell it's a little different. Something about it looks different, but also similar. It's very odd. You proceed. Until, finally, you come around a bend, and sitting directly in the middle of the path is a cat.
Oh, fuck.
Floor the brakes. I'm not trying to hit this cat. Like, yeah.
No!
Sorry.
The cat just sits there, its face unreadable, as it just looks at you. And then, in a flash, it turns and runs in the opposite direction, or I should say, in the same direction that you were just heading. Before it gets too far, however, it stops and turns around to look at you and sits back down in the path.
Meow.
I'm not like imagining this cat. This cat is a very real cat. We're all seeing this cat right now.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
totally. I see some pussy on the road, bro.
Dude, Fine.
James, who is sitting on the back, not even looking at the cat with a drink in his hand, goes, phrasing.
Oh, sorry.
Carrie just went through the 5 stages of grief in like less than a second. It's fine. Does this at all compare to the cat that I saw last night outside on the roof? Cat, like, is this the same cat? Am I getting the same vibe from this cat, or is this just like a different fucking cat?
Let's go ahead and do a no roll, or like a remember roll is just a roll against your intelligence. Why don't you do one of those?
Okay.
Nice.
Intelligence. Let's do it.
Just because rolling dice is fun.
Rolling dice is fun. You're so right.
That's why we're here.
45 under 75. We have a success.
Yes.
Different cat.
Okay. Not
Different
as
cat.
weird. Still weird.
We'll say the one last night was we'll say that was an orange cat, and this one is like a sort of gray speckled one.
Well, you know, when I've been to Hawaii to surf, a lot of times they talk about how, you know, like tourists and European settlers will bring their cats to these islands, and because they're such gnarly predators, they kind of like run havoc on the food chain and all, and kind of become the apex predator of these little islands and stuff. So maybe that's what's going on here.
All right, then let's follow the apex predator.
Yeah, slowly I'm going to gently follow forward at a pace as to not accidentally flatten a cat. But following it, I guess.
Move out of the way, kitty cat.
The cat is very fast.
Okay.
It is fast enough to, like, even if you floor it, you're not going to hit this cat. It's a very, very speedy little animal.
Is that worse? I think that's worse. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Give me a. I would allow a. I would encourage, in fact, a roll in one of the following categories. I think, should you choose to do so, just to sort of get a sense of the cat's motivations. There is natural world. There is animal handling. Or I think I would give it to you on a psychology roll as well, but it might be harder.
I will psychology this cat.
Okay.
It's the only one of those I am any good at. So.
Why does this cat want to fuck a tomato?
Why?
No.
I'm gonna animal handling with my last inspiration.
I'm
That's
seeing, does
psychoanalysis.
this cat want to fuck a tomato?
Yes, that's psychoanalysis. See, I always get them confused. Does this
Not
cat
me.
want to fuck a tomato?
Not me. I don't know a shit about this cat.
Okay. I don't know, man, because tomatoes are delicious.
Huge success, throbbing success, veiny success, 3 under 40. We got it. We got it.
Yeah, very good. Okay. This cat wants you to follow it.
That's almost worse. That's almost worse. Carrie's muttering to herself as she's sort of like speeding along, trying to keep pace with the cat here.
Yo, this pussy be tempting, bro.
Stop!
I'm so sorry.
James, with a free hand, I swear to God.
Why in
I'm
God's
still trying
name?
to recover from. I don't know shit about this cat.
Why? Why in an adventure about sexy singles did I make cats a recurring theme? Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
It's almost like I
don't think of.
It's almost like I wanted this to happen.
Okay, you said we're following trails you never meant to drag for us, so like
We're doing it.
we're
The
doing
chat's
it.
turning on me, man. The chat's turning on me, man.
Here we go.
Don't listen to him, Trevor. Pussy puns be damned. We keep going.
America has voted. Okay.
We're following the
Okay.
cat.
Following the cat.
Okay, so
This cat leads you with expert adroitness through the forest. It runs, it's keeping pace with you too. Like if there is a moment where you sort of think it went left and you sort of start to turn left and then you look and realize it turned right, it'll slow its pace as you adjust and maybe even have to back up and turn again. And finally, this cat leads you. The forest opens up into a clearing. The cat, in full visibility of everyone, runs to the center of this clearing. It's almost like, if you look around, in fact, everyone give me a spot hidden real quick.
Dice.
I'll let James do one too. James fails.
I've got one, finally.
James fails, and Ned makes the face you see on stream right now.
I got that one, and it's a big old throbbing success.
Great.
Oh my god,
Okay.
we're unhinged.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Success.
can I make one request? I'm okay with us calling them throbbing successes. I just need to know if that means hard or extreme.
Sure.
What is that in game
Yeah,
terms?
of course.
This one was extreme.
Love
Yeah,
it.
I meant that as extreme the first time, so I apologize. I was unclear.
okay.
I did not establish the. Yeah.
Okay, yes, we gotta establish a nomenclature here.
Nomenclature is important. It super is.
I got so nervous just now, like I was about to be in trouble in school.
Miss O'Hare.
You said turgid too many times on stream.
I don't care if it's an SAT word. Stop saying it.
It really is, though. It really is.
So, Varina, were you the only one to succeed? Did anyone else
I
succeed?
succeeded. Sorry,
You
I succeeded
okay.
also.
But
Just a
Varina-
regular success, half chub success.
Okay, Varina succeeded the most, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this to Varina. Varina, you get the sense that like the way like this clearing is unnaturally circular. It's too perfect.
Does it look like around the edge of this circle too clean, or is there greenery growing still about the circle, or does it look like a man-made object has cleared it out like a crop circle?
Yeah, it's much like the path that you were just traversing. There's perhaps a little bit of growth at like, you know, from a foot or two in the air, kind of like creeping towards the center of the circle. But at ground level, it just stops. You might assume that like a bulldozer has cleared out whatever has been growing.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna hop off. And I just wanted to do a bit of a walk around.
I'll stop.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Tuck
Okay.
and roll.
Yeah.
How big is the clearing?
Pretty big. I mean, like not. Let's say, I don't know. Maybe 35 yards in diameter.
Oh Jesus! I don't know anything about distances.
Well, of course you're. Excuse me, you're Irish. That's about. That's maybe 40 meters in diameter.
Christ.
30 meters other direction.
That is it's a little under half a football field, if that helps.
Oh shit! That's huge.
Half a football field.
Okay.
Sha'Carri Richardson could cover it in 5 seconds.
Dude, I was thinking about Sha'Carri Richardson on my run this morning, and it increased my speed.
Valid.
I just want to hop off. I just want to start a bit of a walk around, and I'm looking at the trees on the edge of the clearing.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's any, markings on the trees. Does it look like there's any mechanical markings on the trees, like a large piece of machinery has come through and cleared this out?
Sure. Give me a spot hidden.
Anything strange?
Spot that hidden
Spot
shit.
hidden! I got a 2!
Okay.
Under my 36 for
Wow.
another extremely wet success.
Well
Super wet
done.
success.
You do not notice. What's going on is I made an adventure called Lovecraft Island. That's what's going on. I wanted this. I invited this into my life. And you know what? No regrets. Melodic Maria says moist success. I think of moist
That's a hard
success as like, yeah, it's a
success.
hard success, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so you do not, even with that extreme success, you do not see any mechanical markings on the trees.
I go and stand in the middle of this clearing and I throw my hands up and I say, "What the fuck?"
So, approaching the middle of the clearing, Varina, you also would have noticed that the cat went directly to the dead center of this clearing.
Oh,
and
shit.
started doing that thing cats do. They like it sort of rolled over onto its back, and it's like its paws are kind of up in the air, and it's kind of like it's like it's not that thing. Cats
that
do.
thing.
And
Oh,
it's
not that thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's on its back, and it's just sort of like shimmying on the ground.
He's doing roly-polies
roly-poly.
over there.
Yeah, shimmying.
Roly-poly.
Yeah, it sure fucking is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna head towards-
shimmying and purring.
I'm gonna head towards the cat.
Do you head towards the cat
Yes,
alone?
pussy is my favorite terrain.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Does anyone else join her?
I feel like with that,
we're a team.
I think we should, just because she said that word in particular. I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'll join.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll slowly approach the cat.
Slowly approaching the cat.
Kaziwazi, the fuck yeah concrete dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's right.
It's that.
That's
it's
right.
that. Yes, exactly. You are exactly correct. Fuck yeah. Okay, approaching the cat. Everyone give me a spot hidden.
Oh, I've used all of me luck.
Nice.
No, not I. It's my me luck's run out. No, fuck it. I'm gonna spend some luck.
23 under 60.
Okay, success for
I'm
Tan. Let me
spending
do one
6
for
luck.
I'm gonna do one for James too.
59 under 85, so regular success.
Okay, success, and Campbell spending Varina spending luck.
6 luck.
6 luck. Okay,
That's
everyone
not bad.
succeeded. Everyone succeeded except for James. What do you think, chat? Would Ned push it?
You bet your
Ned
bit
always
you would.
pushes it.
He does. He really has been.
Ned, James looks at it and sees all of you potentially spotting something, and goes and steps back a bit, rubs his eyes, says, "What the fuck are you all looking at?" Takes a sip of his Jack and Coke, and looks closer, and pushes it, and still fails.
Damn!
That's the way. That is exactly what Ned would have done.
Yes, just like
Ned would
Ned.
have done.
Oh,
It is.
just like Ned.
Okay.
He's here with us.
Okay. You approach the cat. Whoops. Oh, fuck, what did I just do? No, my notes! Oh, I put them in another window. That's fine. Actually, it's not. Give me 5 seconds. I just screwed up my whole, note operation here.
5 seconds.
My kids have gotten me so sick. You take that 30 seconds, I'm grabbing a tissue.
Okay, you
Yeah,
have a
do it.
tissue. Okay, that's fine. I have no idea how I just did that. Can I, pop this back in? That's so strange. Anyway, all right, this is fine.
This pussy brought to you by the upcoming Paramore concert. I'm going.
Yes.
Well, that's
okay.
exciting.
Yeah, so Ned failed on a push roll. I'm going to have to think of a consequence for him.
He'll learn
'Cause,
once he
yeah.
comes home.
The second roll was a 57. I think I know what I'm going to do actually.
Well, that was foolish, Ned.
I know.
Ned, come on, Ned.
Ned, what were you thinking?
Can't believe you, Ned.
I can't wait for him to see this and be like, "What the hell, guys?"
I can very much believe it.
Okay. This next bit is kind of important, so I'm going to wait for Campbell. In the meantime, everybody, what? Oh, she's back.
What? Full stop.
You approach the cat. Oh, I'm remembering why now I fucked up my whole notes operation so that I could put it here. You approach the cat, playfully rolling in the dirt at the center of this large clearing. As you draw closer, it stops rolling and sits on its haunches, looking straight at you, unmoving. You continue drawing closer, now mere feet in front of it. It looks down at the ground before it. Your gaze follows. And in the dirt, you see etched into the ground a triangle. Much like when you see an ant, and then you see another, and then 2, and then 10, and then 100. You see another triangle within it, and another nested triangle within that. All contained and centered within a circle, which contains more triangles. The pattern continues. Down, down, down. And then you're falling through an ever-shrinking series of nested triangles and circles. They grow as you fall, faster and faster. You break through what feels like clouds, and you're falling from the sky, rapidly accelerating towards the island as though thrown from a plane. And as the pattern of circles and spiraling triangles continues, you see that the island itself is etched with this very pattern, hewn into the forest that you are falling further and further towards. The ground rushes up at you with alarming speed, and you brace yourself for impact, but you just continue to fall. The pattern rushes up around you as you're back up in the sky, falling towards the ground, again with alarming speed, faster this time than the last. You rush through the ground and back into the sky, all the while surrounded by spiraling triangles. Again and again you fall, faster and faster. You get disoriented and close your eyes to keep your stomach in place. You open your eyes, and you're standing in a rocky, barren-looking expanse. Before you is a natural pool of crystal clear water. As you look around, you see that the ground drops off in every direction, and you realize that you are standing on top of the mountain on Philadelphus. You look down, but you don't see your own feet. Instead, you see the cat looking right back at you. It takes a few leisurely steps past you and towards the edge, and you feel yourself keeping pace with it as it approaches the edge behind you. You are staring down at the island of Philadelphus. You see the hacienda, the beach, a small village on the north of the island, and you see that perplexing shape etched into the forest and the earth. You try to squint, but you don't have eyes. Whatever vision you're seeing through focuses on a tiny figure standing in the middle of the clearing. It's you, staring back with a smug and sinister smile. And then, you're back in your own body again, and you fall back to the ground behind you. The cat is darting off to the north, purring in a way that somehow sounds just like laughter. Roll a sanity check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas.
I don't love it, brothers and sisters. I don't love it.
That's a bit fucked. Cocked.
So the idea, we're trying to be under, right?
Correct, your current sanity.
No,
Thank
not
you.
I.
I did not succeed.
Not
It
I.
is not. I didn't either.
Finally! Yes!
That feels right. This one
No,
feels
that's
right.
appropriate.
That's
All of-
bad.
this is the one that'll make us all lose sanity for sure.
That made me lose sanity. Fuck.
Everybody roll a d8.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Including James, because he pushed the roll and failed. That is his consequence.
Yes, classic Ned.
Yes.
However-
Ned.
However, Ned only rolls a 2 on the d8, so he's going to lose 2 sanity. How about the rest of you?
6. Yeah.
I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 as well.
6.
Do we
You
just
gotta
roll
be
6,
fucking
6,
me.
6?
You gotta be fucking me.
Do we roll
I-
fucking 6, 6, 6?
Yes.
I'm not okay.
Oh no.
Not okay.
No. Okay. Carrie,
Fuck.
Daloth, Yog Sothoth, Shub-Niggurath, Cthulhu. I don't know what I did to deserve this. But I
This
am
is what the
so,
Catholic parents warned me about.
I am so honored by your presence in this game tonight. Everyone except James, roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
I'm not good at that.
Okay, intelligence. I'm pretty intelligent.
Oh, 5.
This is one of those times. So success for Tam,
I succeeded as well.
Regular success.
success for all 3 of you.
43 under
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
75. Yeah.
James doesn't need to roll one. This is one of those times, I'm so sorry to say, when you wanted to fail.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I remember this from Madness and Mercy. I remember this.
Ooh,
Yeah, I remember this. Trevor!
I'm scared. I'm gonna go home. This is
Stop
no
cracking the bottom.
longer
Oh.
bodacious, brothers and sisters.
To us, Lovecraft Islanders.
We're fucked, my dudes.
This is one of those instances where, oh my god, my patience is just being rewarded.
Oh, the book is out. Oh, the book is out. Oh,
The book is out because all three of you, only James is somehow exempted from this.
of course.
He's too
All
drunk.
three of you are going to. That's it. That's it. He's too drunk.
He's too
You're
drunk.
exactly right.
He's too drunk.
It's not that weird for him.
All three of you are going to suffer a bout of madness. And
Wow!
I think I pulled out the wrong book. I think that is covered in the Keeper rule book. It's been so long since I've gotten to do this.
We haven't done this in a minute. I know.
Oh my
I
lord.
know.
It
I
came
know.
out as fast. Like,
What was our last
Jesus.
bout of madness? Was it after the? Was it Sweetie?
No, it was you at the
It
end.
was Dickie
Home
at the
by
very end of
Christmas.
Madness and
You had
Mercy.
indefinite madness.
Home by
at the
Christmas.
end.
Yeah, that was the one.
Oof.
Home by Christmas. Oh man.
Yeah, home by Christmas.
Not a
You
great
are
kind
all-
of madness.
Oof.
Oh boy. On becoming. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, Dickie. Yeah, that's right, Kazi. Dickie got shell shock.
So, the good news. The good news is that while suffering a bout of madness, you can't lose sanity points. The bout of madness lasts for. It's not that long. It's actually not that long because normally, like, it's sort of meant to happen in. It's described as happening in combat. So, why doesn't everybody roll a d10? All
Okay.
three of you.
Okay. I got a 4, Keeper.
I got a
Okay.
4 also.
I got a 10 or a 0, depending on aces are high.
That'd be a 0. I mean, a 10. That'd be a 10.
Timothy.
Aces high.
So, the bout of madness is going to last for 6 seconds times the number you rolled.
Okay.
Let's start with Tan.
Shit, I knew we were gonna say that.
Tan, you look down at the sandy ground beneath you, and you're looking straight down where this symbol is, and just out of the upper corners of your vision, you just start to see waves rolling in and out. You look up and it's as if you're standing at the shore. The endless expanse of the ocean before you. You look down again at the waves rolling in and rolling out. You look up again. And you see your mother
Oh no.
on a surfboard, staring out at the horizon. And then, in the distance, the unfathomable distance, the ocean begins to roil as a wave grows and grows and grows.
Mama, it's too gnarly out there. Come on in. Don't stay out there, Mama.
It blocks out the sky, it blocks out the sun, it blocks out your entire field of vision. And then, as you see your mother on her surfboard, bravely riding up the wave, a pair of yellow eyes open from within the water. And you snap back to reality.
Fuck! Wah! Wah! Wah!
Varina,
Jace.
you similarly look down. And again, just like Tan, you begin to see the rolling of waves, except for you, it's not waves coming and going. it's more consistent. It's more just a steady rise of water coming up around your feet. And as you look down, because you notice that your feet aren't getting wet, you look down and you see the edge of a small fishing boat curling up, keeping you dry from the water. But it continues to rise and rise. And you look up again. You look up again. And you are standing on a tiny fishing boat, completely surrounded by horizon all around you, just ocean. And then you see a storm cloud, just sweeping in with unnatural speed. It covers you like a blanket and drops down over the boat and the water and takes everything out from underneath you, and you are just falling down through a void of blackness until you too, down beneath you in the unfathomable depths as you fall and fall, see a pair of yellow eyes open. And you too snap back to reality. Carrie. Just like Tan and Varina, you look down at this sandy ground beneath you, and you see water rolling in and rolling out, and rolling in and rolling out, and it rolls in again, and this time as it does, it deposits a few smooth rocks at your feet. It rolls out again and rolls in again, depositing more rocks at your feet. And you too look up, and you are standing at a rocky beach, looking out onto the horizon. At least you think you are, because it's hard to tell where the ocean ends and where the sky begins. It's just water to blackness, to more blackness, and then the distant rumble of thunder and a small sliver of lightning crossing the sky. The lightning recedes, and you're just surrounded by pitch black. And then a huge, close, loud, like a gunshot, bolt of lightning comes right down next to you, and in the instantaneous, brief daylight, you are surrounded by a cadre of robed figures. And you too snap back to reality. And James is standing there with a Jack and Coke, looking at all three of you, saying, "What?"
Jesus Christ.
What? Nothing. That cat's wild though, man. I don't know. I think maybe we should turn around.
I think if it's okay, I actually, when we all come to, I'm not standing where I was before. I'm back on the mule.
Mm-hmm.
Like sitting in the passenger seat with my feet, like my knees pulled up to my chest, and I'm like sitting in the passenger seat like a little kid, like just like hugging my knees.
Yo, yeah. Varina, are you like okay?
What the fuck is going on?
I guess you guys just saw some shit too, yeah?
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I just relived some shit. I bet you did. That's kind of looks like the vibe. James, don't know if that's your vibe, dude, but fuck, man.
Did we all just wait? So Carrie, you're saying you like relived something from your past?
You could say that. Yeah, I saw some shit that I haven't seen in like a decade.
And you too, Varina?
Oh. I didn't know if this is trying to tell us to go back or go on.
I will say, just before the bout of madness ends, the last symptom that you feel is an inescapable urge to continue north.
Okay. Here's the thing, y'all. We're clearly dealing with some like voodoo mama juju stuff right now. So I think we should just do cards on the table. Let's just dump, right? Let's get all our baggage out into the air so that we know each other and we can support each other moving forward. Because clearly, these cats are gonna try to bamboozle us with our own business, you know? So let's just like be a team. Let's just like be a pact. Let's like find strength in each other, right?
Yes, but right now, be a pack. Right now, put all the cards on the table. Right now, here in this circle of triangles, be putting our cards on the table.
Well, before we go farther into the belly of the beast, I think so. Yeah.
Let's. How about we all join Varina back on the mule, and we just sort of start taking off at a slow pace, yeah, and we just talk it out on the way. We're not done, and we still have some time, I think, before anyone starts paying attention. So we'll just take it easy. I won't go crazy fast or anything, and we'll just air out some fucking laundry and see what conclusions we can come to. I guess, yeah.
I think. Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, like, if something like cuckoo spooky bananas is going on, then I want to know that like the people around me have my back, you know?
All right. I'll pull my flask out of my pocket that has the Virgin Mary on it.
That's a good call.
I'll throw it down in the dirt.
Oh, Mother Mary, yeah. Wait, no.
And spin it. And we'll do a cards on the table, spin the bottle.
Oh, that's great. This is what I'm talking about, okay? We gotta form an unbreakable bond. That's the only way to overcome this madness, you know?
I am not doing like a blood siblings thing with you, to be very clear, Tan.
You don't want my blood, Carrie? Come on. It's as good as anybody else's blood.
Trevor, you're so fast. Okay, but first, and I'll put my foot up on the flask to stop it. Are we going on?
Oh yeah, there's no going back. All right.
We've seen some shit. I don't think we can just let this go. Yeah.
How are we supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions?
I think did you read that on the back of Teely's shirt? I think that's one of her merch store. Yeah.
That's her discount code.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Listen, whoever this lands on, you got to start talking once we're back on the mule. We'll keep going north, and I'll spin it. I'll spin the flask, and I think we should roll something to see.
I think you're absolutely right. I'm so happy to do so. Yes. Okay. So going back onto the mule, shaking off whatever the hell that was, and I think you find, all of you, as you start moving again, maybe it's just something about the fresh sea air hitting your face. Maybe it's the fact that you don't see the cat anymore. Maybe it's the fact that you know in your minds that creepy ass symbol is behind you. You just start to feel a little better. Things start to feel just a little more normal again. It's nice. It's welcome. This is still a crazy place, but at least whatever the hell was just happening is no longer going on. And the bottle, I'll roll a d4. 1 Carrie, 2 Varina, 3 Tan, 4 James. 1 lands on Carrie.
All right.
Tell us your story, babe. You're up first.
Oh, GM disadvantage. I think I have 3 now. I haven't put myself in a lot of situations where I've needed to use them, but I promise I will. I'm racking them up.
We'll get him.
All right. Okay, so yeah, behind the wheel, just sort of taking off nice and slow. Just while this is going on, I am maintaining full focus on the path ahead, keeping eyes out for any cats or anything else that appears.
I'm leaned back in my seat. I've got my arm over your seat, and I'm like gently giving you like little neck and shoulder scritches.
Aww.
Okay, me first. Yeah. So I grew up in tiny ass village of Hatteras, North Carolina, Outer Banks.
I know Hatteras.
Yeah. I have revisited many times, which is why it's pull from. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Get a room.
Well, get a mule.
Get a mule.
Oh, by the way, totally unrelated, but Trevor, while you were talking about blood types, I rolled for you, and Tan is B negative.
Totally.
That man could not be negative if his life depended on it.
Which is ironic.
Be positive 365.
Which is ironic.
All right.
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, blood aside for now.
I am gonna roll for all of you, though.
No, please. That makes me feel so at ease.
I'm horrified.
Ooh, Carrie. Oh, positive. 80% of recipients can receive your blood.
Universal donor.
Not quite universal.
Not quite.
I'm O positive. I'm O positive, which is 80% of recipients. Ooh, Varina. AB positive. Universal receiver.
There's something there. There's something there.
And James is also B negative. Interesting. Anyway, carry on.
All right. Carrie will carry on is how we go forward with this one. All right. I'll keep this short as I can. I grew up in a little village in the Outer Banks. You know, ocean on one side, sound on the other. Not a whole lot going on. My parents were scientists. One of them studied the ocean, one studied weather patterns, meteorologist, oceanographer, I think. So like, they moved there for work. I was born there, but they hadn't lived there long. That's not part of this. I'll get to that part later. It doesn't matter. Okay, so basically, I thought everything was cool and chill, tiny podunk town, you know, so I naturally was like, I gotta get out of this fucking place. It was cool, beach is great, love that, you know, that was nice and all. I've been swimming since I was born. When I was in my like early teens, my parents would go to these conferences, and I thought they were just like, you know, academic conferences, because they're scientists and shit, like that's kind of the sort of thing you expect. But they started like telling me about them as a way to sort of, I don't know, sort of put me down that path. I think they wanted me to follow in their footsteps. I thought it was just science shit. They started taking me to meetings of their fellow scientists, like at night, out on the beach. I think it was cult shit, guys. I'm pretty sure there was some sort of, I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if it was real. I don't know if it was just something that they were all like a mass hallucination. I don't know. But they've been trying to like, they said awakening. They kept talking about this awakening.
Awakening what?
I don't know. I think they think there's something that was sleeping off the coast. There's no coral reefs off the Outer Banks. You know, there's nothing that stops the ocean from coming in except the Outer Banks. And they seem to think that's not an accident. They wanted to sort of like wear down the banks to like unleash this thing that's, I don't know, maybe it's sleeping in Pamlico Sound. I don't know. They weren't clear on it.
Wait, your parents are part of all this?
Yeah. I guess the science they were doing was like in service of this, or maybe they weren't even scientists. I don't know. Maybe every conference they fucking did was a lie, and all they did was just fucking lie to me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We speeding up as that was going on. I'm trying to like bring the
Carrie,
back
feel
in.
your feelings, girl. Listen, we're sharing and we're showing. Like, listen, heightened emotions are part of it, but we are here to receive you, gal.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, Tan. That's really great, genuinely.
Totally.
I'll keep this quick. I'm getting lost in it.
But they were a part of it.
Yeah,
They
when
were
I was
trying to indoctrinate you into whatever this is.
Yeah, my 16th birthday, they brought me out with them to like actually join what was going on out there on the beach at night in the middle of hurricane season. And I don't know what I saw, okay? Like, I want to be very clear about that. But I saw them do some shit. There was blood. There was like a knife. I don't know. It wasn't me. I didn't. And then I saw the makings of a tropical depression out there, like right after they did whatever they fucking did. And I couldn't stay. I don't know what they were doing, but I couldn't. I ran. I fucking booked it. I ran, and then I stole their car. I ran to Kill Devil Hills was the closest like town. Even that was hours away. And then I got on the bridge to the mainland, and I never stopped.
Whoa, that's hardcore, Carrie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's more, but that's the most important shit. So that's what I got.
And that's what you saw? That's what the cat made you see?
It took me through that storm as it was coming in faster than it had any right to. I don't know what I saw.
Did the storm ever hit?
Yeah, the hurricane made landfall a little bit after I got out of North Carolina. No one was hurt. It didn't do anything crazy like some earlier hurricanes had, which is a whole different thing. But I don't want to. I think I've said enough for now.
Yeah, you don't got to say any more than you don't want to, babe. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, well, if you want to know more, I'll fucking tell you. But I think it's someone else's turn. Do you still have that flask? Real quick, Varina, can I just real quick?
Oh yes. After it's your turn, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. You spin it and it lands on Varina.
Oh Jesus! All right. Well.
Cheers to you, babe.
Cheers. You ever heard of Durrisdown, Ireland?
No,
I don't think so.
I've never heard of anywhere in Ireland.
Durrisdown is where I grew up, and it's not there anymore.
What happened?
I'll be goddamn, Carrie. It's a storm hit us. So my grandfather T was a fisherman who lived on the coast in Durrisdown, and I would go out on his fishing boat with him all the time. And when I was 8, we were out in the boat, and we were going out to pull in the crab pots. And while we were looking down into the water, we saw something. And I saw it first, and it was a couple of eyes. We saw something looking back at us from in the water. And we rushed into shore, and he told me, keep your hands in the boat, don't look in the water, keep your head down. And I remember him pulling the boat up. I remember him hauling the boat out of the water, old as he was. And then he picked me up full body. And I was looking over his shoulder as he was running into shore, and I saw something coming out of the water. It never made its way out. I thought that was the end of it. That night, we've started calling it the Mara's Call. Everybody calls it the Mara's Call in Ireland. It was the deadliest storm to hit Ireland. It wiped out Durrisdown and sunk it into the sea.
Whoa. Biblical, bro.
Yeah. and my parents were out on a boat during the storm, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh.
But Darrowstown's not there anymore. I'd love to take you to my hometown, and it's in the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
So I feel a bit like I'm in that wee boat right now, looking into the deep, and something's looking back. Do I get to drink now?
Yeah, please. It's yours.
I'd say you earned it, though.
I noticed you on the boat here. I mean, I didn't see you at all. I take it they're not your favorite, then?
No.
Yeah,
I haven't been in the ocean since I mean, that's... yeah, that's all. But... Tan.
You spin the bottle again, and it lands on 10.
Yeah, bud.
Yo, so, as you all know, I'm like totally a bodacious surfer. And like, the reason that I surf is to like honor my mom. Cause I'm good, but my mom was a trendsetter. You know what I mean? Kelly Hamilton was her name. She was real professional. And bruh, I will never forget the day. It was a competition in Cortez Bank, California. I was there on the beach that day, watching. I was a little baby Tan. My heart was bursting with pride for her, you know, because she was gonna make her career, make her nut on this competition. And I watched her drop into a wave that should have been a career high. And I watched her go into that barrel, and I just remember thinking, man, that must be the life. But like, she never came out of the barrel, bro. You know? And they like never found her body. So like, I just don't know, you know? And it's so funny, you know, like sometimes I swear, like if I wipe out big time, like if I'm in the grotto and I beef it and I go under, it's like I can almost hear her, you know? It's so weird, but that's probably just me imagining things. I still wear her necklace, and he holds up the pearl necklace that he's been wearing this whole time. Seems like the sea, bodacious and bountiful as she is, took something from all of us. Weird, right?
She's hungry.
There's things in there, I think, to be honest with you. The sea herself may be one thing, but I don't know, man. I think there's a lot going on that we just don't fucking know about.
But now we know each other's business, so we can take care of each other. That's the most important thing, you know?
What, so I don't get a turn?
Oh, sorry, James. I forgot you were here.
I thought you were in Tampa, dude.
You forgot I was here. Okay. I'm really getting tired of hearing that, Tan.
Jesus.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I think the ocean has taken something from all of us. The unfortunate thing in my case is that it
Okay,
keeps... Yes.
I have to give a note to your performance. It would go like this.
Oh, please.
Well, I think the
You do this every time. Anytime Ned doesn't make his dream,
It's the roast of Ned.
you just make fun of him ruthlessly.
Sorry, I'm done.
It's good for the soul.
I'm done. Yes, Ned, if you're watching, we love you.
Yeah,
The thing you have to understand about sad backstories is...
So James says, it kind of seems like the ocean has taken something from all of us. The only problem is that it keeps bringing my dad back.
Oh, shit. Shite.
What's to know? I mean, you all heard my last name. My dad made a shit ton of money on software in the 90s, and ever since then, he's been blowing it on bad investments, and spending my inheritance off into the distance if he can. It's luckily for me, there's a lot of it, so it somehow seems to keep growing despite his best efforts. But in spite of how stupid he can be sometimes, and how reckless, I just want him to like my ideas. And it hasn't happened yet. And he just keeps getting on his yacht and going off somewhere. And I wish he would either choose to just stay away or stay here.
Grievance with parents is harsh, bro. Well, you know what, James? I love your ideas. We wouldn't even be here right now without your ideas.
Straight up true, though.
Go on.
Well, you found all the cameras and you found the keys for the mule and you know, you've been like essential so far, bro. I mean, I think you and Varina have really been the hard carry.
Carrie.
I'm just here to look
Hard
good.
carry.
Yeah.
We'll let that,
Yeah, I think we'll let that slide. But thank you. That means
Totally.
a lot. As the engine and Carrie continues to drive you all to the north. The path going north, much like the path coming from the south, it's uncannily like just so symmetrically the inverse of what you just went through. But having successfully navigated your way through, that internal compass of yours, even in spite of everything that happened in the center, stays true. And you continue north until finally, and you don't see any more cats, until finally, the forest falls away. And you come up into what looks like, it looks like a ghost town. A very well-maintained ghost town. You're just suddenly surrounded by well-manicured properties and fine landscaping and a range of small to large houses, but all just beautifully kept. You come into what appears to be like a town center. It's like you're in a suburban development of sorts. And yet still just no people until finally a person, a young woman, carrying a tray of all sorts of stuff. There's some food, there's some what looks like there's books, there's a few pieces of like electrical equipment, walking from your right into the town square, heading to the left until she hears the sound of the engine and sees the four of us, kind of. She drops the tray and falls to her knees and loudly cries out, "They've returned!" And we're gonna take a break. That's a nice mid-ep cliffhanger from you, girl, Kay.
Oh, gee whiz.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What indeed? Well,
What do you
friends,
mean? What do
what do you mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
You're just gonna have to wait the 10 or so minutes to find out. And while you're waiting, Campbell, why don't you tell our dear viewers how they can win a digital copy of the Keeper Rulebook and the Investigator Handbook furnished by Chaosium themselves?
Oh boy. Well, here we are in a haunted vacation destination. And Carrie talking about avarice has given me a thought, which is that we all have that childhood vacation spot where like your family went to. So I think you can choose you can go on our Instagram, Critical Fail, at Critical Fail DM. Our most recent Instagram post is a GIF of Kay fanning herself thusly. And making, yes, Kay face. You can choose to drop childhood vacation destination, like where your family always went, or dream vacation destination if you don't want to reveal your location. So childhood vacation destination or dream vacation destination, denote that in your thingamajig just so that we can announce it properly. And then you can enter to win what do they get, Kay?
They get a digital copy of both the Keeper Rulebook and the Investigator Handbook, furnished by Chaosium, the publisher of said Keeper Rulebook and Player Handbook. So, friends,
Bet your bippy.
go ahead and take a 10-ish minute break, use the bathroom, get a drink, take a breath, fan yourself off if you need to. That was an intense first half. You're welcome. And we'll see you back here shortly. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we are back. Hello, everyone. I cannot express how lucky I feel that all three of you failed your sanity rolls.
Oh my gracious.
Worked out great,
Not
and then we get a
only-
nice little like everybody backstory dump. Come on.
How
Roll
perfect is
for
that?
more.
Not
And a
only did you...
666 no less.
That was wild. That was wild. I'm never going to get over that. I mean, holy shit. I was rewarded for my patience, truly. Campbell, would you like to share with our dear viewers who won that fantastic digital copy of the Keeper Rulebook and Investigator Handbook, furnished by Chaosium?
Boy, would I love to. So this winner, I'm extra excited about because their answer was Halloween themed.
Ooh.
And I have been thinking about it a lot. I can't wait for our annual Halloween Goon trip to the Ren Fair. And this person says the place we always went was Yogi Bear camping sites in Wisconsin. We always went for my birthday during October, and we would get to do Halloween there. And that person is Cups of Tegan.
Hooray!
Hey, way to go, Cups of Tegan.
A new friend, Cups of Tegan.
A new friend. Yes, way to go, Cups of Tegan. Congratulations and welcome. I believe this is your first time watching a stream, which is awesome. And we're so glad you're here. And we're so glad that you just
Welcome.
won on your first try. Would that we could all be so lucky.
Huzzah.
Look at that.
I will be reaching out to you on Instagram this week to get your email address, which is all that you'll need to receive all of the things.
Yes.
And then I will also ask you for your regular shipping address, just so we can send you some Goon goodies as a new friend. So
Sweet.
keep an eye out on your Instagram. And Haster, if you're out there, log into Instagram. I slid into your DMs. But yes, congratulations, Cups of Tegan. I'll be reaching out to you later on this week.
Yes,
Thank you for everybody
fantastic.
who entered.
Yes.
Thank you for hanging out.
Yes, thank you all so much. This is really, we're having a great time. And I'm so
Big
glad. So
congrats.
congratulations to Cups of Tegan. Way to go. We'll be sending you those books shortly. Use them in good faith or don't. So,
We'll never tell.
boy. Right back into it, friends. You have just arrived on what I will describe as the northern settlement of the island of Philadelphus. This very well-maintained, beautiful, crisp development of fancy-looking houses. And again, some look kind of new, some look kind of old, some big, some small, all empty. But one person walking across the little town square drops a tray full of just random junk and goes, "They're back!" and bows before you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we are.
No response. They are just completely still on the ground.
It's been so long. Remind us your name.
Me? My name's Morgan. We haven't met. But I know of you.
Wait, how? You know of us? Like, how? Morgan, it's nice to meet you, but like, what's the dealio?
I have a sorry. Give me just one second, please. She pulls like a little piece of paper out of her back pocket. And just, like, it's like sweat. She's sweating. She's like, welcome. Welcome to the island of Philadelphus. We are so thrilled to honor you and welcome you back into to your home. Please allow me to accompany you to the library where you can speak with my father, August Howard, the librarian.
Okay, what is she dressed like right now?
Pretty normal clothes, honestly. She looks,
Okay.
she looks like she would be at home on an island or in a city in like the middle United States.
Trying to gauge where you're on a scale from like normal to the village, so that's good to know.
Sure. Yes, she's not wearing like a goat skull or anything. Yeah.
Great, it's good to know.
Yeah.
I approach her and I'm like, Morgan, relax. You're doing great, man.
Give me an interpersonal roll. That sounds like charm, but I would also accept persuade.
I'm doing charm.
Okay.
Yes, 32 under 65.
Okay, she does indeed take a really deep breath, and she stops like literally quivering.
Okay.
Hey, follow me, and she like kind of just starts walking in the same direction she had previously been headed, in fact. And then she goes, and she like quickly turns around on her heel and like falls to the ground and starts picking up all of the stuff that she dropped and putting it back on the tray.
Oh, let me help you with that.
Oh, no, please.
Oh, never mind.
I've got it. And yeah, she like is putting stuff together, and it doesn't take her very long, but it's considerably less organized now than it was before. As she picks it up,
what all is on the tray? Anything of interest?
You can give me a spot hidden.
The way you said that made me think nothing of interest.
Watch it.
I failed anyway.
That's metagaming. Yeah, nothing of interest.
Yo, ladies, I think I figured it out. This is the cabana. And these are all the people they were going to introduce once we split up, right?
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah, so Morgan, what's your type?
Maybe.
I am taking the keys with me out of the mule and shepherding James off his drunken stupor. Just come on, buddy.
Yep, I'm taking Carrie's hand, and I picture James just walking just behind us with like a shield of woman in front of him, and like Tan is going ahead, like doing his thing.
Sure. If you do ask her what her type is, like, you can just, oh shoot, what is this cartoon? I'm seeing like, it's a Miyazaki movie. I want to say it's Spirited Away, where like you can see the shivers travel up her body. She's like,
yeah, that's in a lot of them, but
yeah, I think I'm specifically picturing Spirited Away.
Miyazaki hair, where it like, when they get nervous, it like,
they work their way all the way up their body, and then it goes.
Yeah. Shoot, that's gonna bother me now. Anyway,
I think Kiki's is what I'm thinking of.
I'm sure it happens in Kiki's too.
They do it in
anyway,
all of them.
Yeah. But yeah, so like you can like see her tense up as soon as you ask, and she lets out just a barely audible like squeak and nothing else. She just like keeps eyes forward, tray in front of her, walking. She might even walk a little bit faster.
Oh, she plays hard to get. I'm into it.
Oh Jesus! I look over at Carrie. Are we in danger right now?
I mean, undoubtedly. Like, come on, this is some kind of fucked. I'm not trying to be too loud. It's like, this is some kind of fucked, right? This is like.
But we're just going with this.
Yeah, we might as well.
Do we still have microphones on? Is anything tracking us?
You do. I mean, unless you took the microphones off, which I don't think you mentioned you did. You do still have them on. You could if you choose. You could if you choose, yeah. I mean, like, you assume that you're probably out of range. You could, if you so choose, like, reach down and turn the dial all the way down. But yeah, so, like, they're on. But there are ways to take care of that. You also,
turn these things all the way down.
Yeah, exactly. All we have to do is turn these dials
all the way
down.
I am going to check my little Lovecraft Island phone, though.
Okay.
just to see if Rose has reached out to us and been like, we're back.
Sure. Nothing save for a selfie from Wes sitting by the pool.
Oh fuck, we gotta do a selfie at some point.
We do have to do a fucking selfie at some point.
Let's do one right now.
Let's do one right now. Right now. All right, gather in. I'm tallest. I'll hold the phone up.
Okay. Don't get the houses in the background. Definitely don't get the houses.
I'll position us so that it's just all faces. And
Great, good.
Sure.
Here's
I'll
for
take
you,
a
Rose.
selfie.
We totally didn't discover the secret cabana before we were supposed to know where it was.
Send that off to Rose.
Very good.
Wait,
Okay.
let's just do it just for fun. Right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, James, yeah.
All right, we got it.
Very good.
All right, we got it.
Very good. Okay, so. Where am I? Let me do this real quick. Just a little bit of that. And then, Trevor, if you would like to reactivate Foundry, we
Yeah.
will be going to the map.
Oh, shit!
And I will make sure that it is. Oh, whoops. I went too soon. I will make sure that it's still on the
I'm nervous.
streamy guy here.
Okay, should be back. Oh yeah, and here I will share and yeah.
Very good. Okay, cool. It is indeed working. Let me swap it to the main screen. There we are. Okay, so we're back in Foundry. And in fact, you all find yourselves standing before...
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
a building
Oh,
with a door.
oh no.
Hey.
And Morgan just sort of turns at the door and looks back at you and just sort of like goes as if she's about to say something, and then quickly opens the door and runs inside.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I gotta be over here next to it. There we go, that's better.
Okay.
Sorry, James, but my girlfriend's right here, so, you know.
All right, well, you know, nothing ventured, right? Like nothing gained. Let's go.
All right, let's go. We're about it.
Yeah, sounds good. Fuck.
Very good. So yes, you may all move your tokens in through that door into the building. If you try to move through the wall, it'll tell you so, that it's not able to happen.
All right, I have a silly goose question.
Fire away.
Just how do I move the whole Foundry shit?
Oh,
Like-
right click on the map, and then you should be able to move it around.
Oh, thank
There you
you,
go.
Kay.
Oh,
And
that's
you can
so
also
much better.
you can also scroll in and out to do your zoom in.
Wonderful.
God damn. All right.
Yes, we're in the money now, baby.
All right, cool. So is everybody heading in?
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
why James's token says he has a bout of madness going on right now. Because he
Just
doesn't.
privately.
He's actually
said he's missing
unrelated
all
to-
of this.
He's actually
I'm
the
on
only
top of you,
one.
Carrie.
He's actually the only one who
Well.
didn't have a bout of madness happening. So James goes in as well.
All right, we're in.
Let me,
Carrie's trying anyway.
How do I... There, it's in. There
There we go. All right, well done. Whoa,
We're in.
easy, you two.
Well, I'm sorry. I know this is strangers here. We gotta.
So, as you enter, you see you are in fact in a library. A library with shelves and shelves of books lining the walls, 2 large tables in the middle of the room, a staircase to your left that goes up, and that's where Morgan clearly went. And sitting at one of these tables is an elderly gentleman leaning over a series of books and notebooks, and he's writing something, and he looks up at you and goes, "Oh dear."
Dear.
What's up, brother? Are you the librarian that we've been told so much about?
Yes, I am. And you must be the talent.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our reputation foresees us, I say.
Almost.
It certainly does. Well, friends, I do apologize. I'm sorry to say that I'm at a bit of a loss. You see, you're not supposed to be here yet.
Oh, not until episode
No.
5, is it?
Not quite. Dear.
What do you mean yet?
Perhaps you'd all better sit down. Why don't you make yourselves comfortable? Morgan, you hear like a squeak coming from upstairs, like. would you put on some tea or something? And you just hear like a, yes, father.
What is this place? What?
Yes, well, you are on the northern settlement of the island of Philadelphus.
Yes. We were participating in a television show.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of the show. And I'm a bit at a loss at what to do here. But ultimately, the goal was for you to end up here, and I suppose it's just happened a bit sooner than expected. Well, this isn't exactly how I'd pictured things. Then again, I wasn't exactly sure how things were going to proceed, given the plan that we had, but you're here. You're here now. And I take great pleasure in letting all of you know that this is your home.
What?
Yes, you see, well, let me tell you a little bit about this island on which you find yourselves.
Sitting down's good, I think.
Yes, of course. I don't have. Let's see. There are 4 of you. I only have 4 chairs aside from the one I'm sitting in. I give me just a moment. And he's sort of like, all right. And he sort of like hoists himself up and pulls some chairs around and goes to sit on one of the tables. He like kind of sweeps some books aside. Oh, actually, before I do, he stands back up, and goes and reaches for a book, one of the books lining the walls, and pulls it down. It is bound, very nicely bound, but in a way that looks, let's say, unofficial. And he pulls it down and sets it down next to him and sits back down on the chair and gives a little pat. So yeah, he'll sit on this little table right here. What did Adam, or I suppose Rose, tell you about the island?
That it's full of love.
Yes. Is that all? Is that all he told you?
Pretty much.
Apart from the show that we're supposed to be filming, we don't really know dick about this place.
I see. Well, where to begin?
At the beginning.
Well, if you were to find a history book outside of here that covers this island or talks about civilizations in this part of the Mediterranean, you would see that this island is known indeed as Philadelphus. You may also know a bit of our history after the ancient Egyptians. You see, they were the first ones to truly record all of the history of the island. And it is in fact true that Cleopatra herself and Mark Antony did use this island as a rendezvous point for their
audacious.
Their encounters. Yes, that is true. We have been maintaining this island for millennia, ever since. And you all share a quite special connection with it. You see, we have a leader of sorts, or we did. And that leader, going back and back and back and back to the days of Cleopatra herself, has always been a member of a certain bloodline. you are all members of that bloodline. He starts to get like a little teary-eyed as he's saying this. He's just like, he's overcome.
Are you saying I'm king of this island?
Well, potentially, yes. Or perhaps more appropriately, King Regent.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's a democracy.
Not quite. Yes, you see, we've lived here for millennia, and this island, he sort of like, this look of shock comes over his face and goes, How did you come here, by the way?
When we were... I didn't know about you, but we were reached out to.
Right, I'm sorry, let me be more specific. How did you get to the northern side of the island from the south?
One of the vehicles, we wanted to look around.
Yeah, like they told us we weren't filming anything for a while, so we just went exploring, and there was this cat, right? And the cat, like, we chased, I guess we followed the cat. I guess the cat led us here more than anything else.
Yes. Through the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see anything while you were there?
Yes.
What kind of anything?
Everything. That is the purpose of this island. This island is, well, it is devoted to our goddess.
Oh boy.
Yes. Bastet. He's slowly grunts and gets up off the table and walks over to another book and pulls out another one. This one bound again, but a bit more official looking. And this one is it's a book that anyone who looks at it sees on the front cover says Gods of Ancient Egypt. He puts it down on the other table. He steps forward a little bit, puts it down, and opens it to it just like it opens by itself to a page sort of in the middle. And there is a page titled Bastet. Subtitle, The Cat Goddess. I'm sure you have all read about how cats were revered in ancient Egypt, yes?
Totally. Well,
Yeah,
they ate the rats that endangered the Egyptians' crops, and so they were held as holy and sacred.
Yes, very good, young man. Yes, excellent. Well, after a few visits coming to this island, Cleopatra and Mark Antony, one of Cleopatra's footmen, got lost in the forest, and in an attempt to find his way, went to the west and climbed to the top of the mountain that I'm sure you saw. Yes?
Uh-huh.
Looking down at the island, he saw what you did. The mark of Bastet. You saw that, yes? In the forest.
The mark, what was that? All of the...
Triangles in a circle, yeah.
Yes.
All of that.
Yes. To a primitive description could be a large circle, inside of which is drawn a triangle, and then that triangle is rotated about 10 degrees and shrunk to fit inside the previous triangle. And as he's saying this, he's sort of like drawing it on a piece of paper. And then within that triangle, another triangle is shrunk and rotated about 10 degrees. And then another concentric circle, and on and on and on. And he draws it, and he shows it to you, and perhaps some of you like recoil at seeing it, but not enough to like, it doesn't trigger anything in you. Now, a primitive drawing like this can't even begin to uncover the mystery of the actual symbol itself. The mark of Bastet. It is her paw print on this island. Now, the man who first discovered it, he was cast aside by Cleopatra. She left the island and never came back. But he stayed. He stayed for a time until he was able to get himself off the island and back to Alexandria, where he began gathering followers And then he returned. He returned knowing that this island was a sacred place. And we have all been here ever since. He bore a child who bore another child, and each child in that lineage became the leader of our organization. Until about 300 years ago.
Uh-oh.
When the Claw, as they came to be known, the leader of our civilization, bore twins. Those twins were raised with an air of uncertainty, for this had never happened before. We didn't know which one would become the next Claw. Until one was chosen, and the other, in a rage of jealousy, left the island. We thought that was that. But then, about 300 years later, the Claw died before they could bear another heir. Thus the line was broken. It was around that time that we became particularly interested in the ongoing lineage of the one who had left, that lost twin. I think you will find, if you trace your families back far enough, that you are all descended of that twin. And so, in an effort to bring you all back here, my colleague, Adam, embarked on what I consider to be a rather misguided attempt to bring you all back. And potentially create a circumstance under which one of you, or two of you, could produce another heir, with the bloodlines strengthened enough again to become the next Claw. And so here you are. We've been following you your entire lives. And you're finally back. You're back. I can't begin to tell you how wonderful this is. And where... Oh dear, where is her? The one... Rose. Where is she? Is she with you? Yes,
She's
Rose.
still probably working back at the other, back at the cabana. Probably she works hard over there,
Oh. Yes, of course.
Why do you need Rose? Well, she wasn't a contestant.
A contestant? Perhaps not. But very much a descendant.
So, wait, okay. So if what I'm reading here, if I'm understanding you right, brother, we're all extendedly related to the same guy.
So far, so good, yes.
And you want two of us to totally make a baby to be your king or queen or whatever?
Perhaps a bit reductive, but yes.
That's some fetish shit, bro.
Oh, no. It's nothing like that, I can assure you. It's just that you have been off, your families, I should say, have been off the island for centuries. And you have to understand, the bloodline has become a bit diluted. And so by creating a new heir with two of you, we believe it would be strong enough that it would put us back in the good favor of Bastet.
Well, and what would that do? What favor are you missing? What are you hoping to achieve by having this new cat baby?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed how empty this town is. Now, it's not because everyone has withered away or anything like that, but it's been difficult. It's been difficult these last 10 or so years since since the death of the Claw.
And now, who was this person before again?
Which, the Claw, the previous Claw?
Yes.
Well, he was a descendant of the twin from 300 or so years ago who stayed.
But now that line is ended.
Yes, unfortunately so. And without any progeny to carry it forward.
Sorry to linger on this. You're saying we're related in the same way that people descended from Genghis Khan are related, just on a long enough arc and all that?
Essentially, yes, just perhaps a bit more recent. It's as if you all shared an early U.S. president as an ancestor or something.
So it's not weird that you want two people who are so distantly related to
Oh no, I certainly don't think so. You're not brother and sister or anything. At best, you're all probably 70th cousins. It's really if you and someone you knew fell in love and got married and had a child, but you had both grown up in the same area, there's a decent chance that if you go back far enough, you share a common ancestor. I think I understand that it can be a little unnerving, but if you really look at the genealogy and science of it, I think it's actually quite sound.
I mean, I don't really know where to begin, except, can you tell us a little bit more? This Bastet, has she made herself known to you? What does she look like?
Well, not exactly. We can't look directly upon her. She is a goddess, after all. But she makes her presence quite known. Through her mark on the island, for one. Through her servants on the island, the cats, who led you here. Where you are meant to be.
Huh.
I mean, where to begin?
Well, where to begin? I suppose first I owe you an apology. Because it was not my intention to bring you to the island under false pretense. You have to understand, Adam has been leading the charge on the research, and he was the one who learned that Rose is a very talented television producer. Not only that,
I agree.
Not only that, but Isabella. She too is a descendant. Isabella,
New girl.
Reminder, is the hostess of the show.
Oh yes.
Isabella too is a celebrity. The idea came to him. And I will be honest, I've never loved it. I thought it was a bit deceptive. I thought if we could just get you to the island and be honest with you, surely you would feel a connection to this place. And I'm certain I was right, because here you are. Adam wanted to keep you in that hacienda and put you through games and contests and see who might be compatible. Which I understand his motivations. I see why he would want to do something like that. I do. I just think it was deceptive.
So who are all of us descended? Are some folks back there in the hacienda not descended? They're just a part of the TV show?
That is precisely correct, yes. Yourself, Mr. Hamilton here, Miss Badis, Mr. Macaffey, Miss Morris, and Miss Isabella, whose last name I forget despite writing it. Oh, and of course, Isabella Walker is her name, yes. And of course, oh, goodness, there, not only Rose or Isabella, but there are also supposed to be two more of you. Keely and Wesley.
Yes. Well, they're back at the hacienda. Now, are you looking for some sort of breed in here? I mean, are you looking for... I can't help but feel like everybody... I look around and everyone is quite fit and capable. Are you looking to breed something in particular?
I don't need to make it sound so crass as that. You all already have the requisite genealogy. I don't need anyone to have your hair or your eyes or anything. What we need is a child of the blood.
And what'll you do with them if you get a child of the blood?
Why, we will raise them lovingly, safely. We'll educate them. We'll take care of them. It takes a village, after all. They will become the next Claw. They will be our savior. Sir. Yes.
I'm gay. Can I go home?
Oh, that's no trouble at all. That's no trouble. You see, the Claws of the past have frequently been open-minded. But there have been many who are bisexual or homosexual, but they were all willing to at least participate. You could, just because you're a homosexual does not mean that you can't raise a child just as well as anyone else.
Well, like, I'm with you on that foundation, brother, but like, I think we diverge from the jump.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Me either.
At that, Morgan starts coming. You start hearing like the whistling of a tea kettle from up the stairs.
I feel like I'm in hell.
And then you hear some steps coming across the room above you and coming down the stairs. And Morgan reappears carrying a tray, oh god, I forget his name already. I came up with it today.
The librarian.
The librarian, yes, the librarian.
I don't know if we got his name.
Oh, did you?
I think we just know him as the librarian so far.
Yeah.
What's your name, Mr. Librarian, sir?
Please forgive me. How terribly rude of me. My name is August Howard. This is my daughter, Morgan. Morgan, the tea, lovely. Thank you.
Question, but how many people are even here? It looks like kind of a ghost town outside, yeah?
Yes, it is. All part of Adam's design. You see, normally, this is a thriving community. But we are all modern people of the world. We travel. We've been off the island, of course. Most of us. I chose to stay during this endeavor. And Morgan, my daughter, she stayed with me. She takes care of me, you see. But many elected to take Adam's advice and leave, just to prevent any conflicts of interest. I mean, you have to understand, we're all quite desperate for the return of the Claw. And you can see how nervous my poor daughter is. She could barely hold the tea. And indeed, Morgan has the tray like shaking. I certainly didn't want. We didn't want you to be put off by too much adoration.
No, just set me straight here. Once you get your claw back, what changes about life on the island here?
Well, it's a return to normalcy. It's a return to the good favor of Bastet, which we have been maintaining for, like I said, millennia.
And what does she bestow upon you when you're in her favor?
It's not so much what she bestows. It's more that she protects us. And you have to understand. I'm not entirely sure I understand it myself, but that's what I've been studying.
Protects you from something.
Yes.
that besets you if you don't have a claw?
In a way, yes.
And can you tell us more about that thing? Whatever that is?
Well, let me show you something. Here. And he turns around and he goes back to the table that he was working on, where he was pushing some things away. Everybody give me a quick spot hidden or psychology.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh no, never mind. That's a
No,
100.
not I.
I pulled Tyler. I
Ooh,
got all
crit fail.
excited.
Crit fail.
100
I.
success, spot hidden for me.
Nice. Okay. Spot hidden. With the spot hidden, you look over at Morgan, clattering with this tray as she makes her way over to the table. And Tan, if you wouldn't mind minimizing your character sheet so I can ping, you notice that she. I don't have a token for her, but she very, very cautiously approaches the table with her clattering tea and puts it down and immediately makes to go back towards the stairs, back on the western side of the room. But as she does, Carrie, you notice that she shoots a very fearful glance at this door on the eastern side of the room.
Okay.
Now, yes, allow me to show you, please. I've been... part of the reason I wanted to stay was because all of my research is contained within this library, and I would hate to lose it. Even just a bit of progress. I'm quite old. I'm not sure how much time I have left. I would hate to leave the unanswered questions. But here, let me show you something. So, not just with the tables, he actually makes his way up to the northern end of the room and indicates to all of you a pedestal, a lit pedestal with a scroll encased in glass and lights gently illuminating it from the ceiling. Now, as I told you, the island is called Philadelphus, but it was not always so. Before Cleopatra discovered it, it was known as the island of Indu. Allow me to show you. Are any of you familiar with the Neo-Babylonian Empire?
Not I.
Can't say as I am, no.
Totally, it was the remnants after Assyria fell. It was the peoples who collected themselves inside of Babylonia and started a new land.
Yes, Dan, brilliant. Well done, my boy. Excellent. You see, this knowledge lives within you. You see.
Sure does.
It lives deep within him.
If you were to look the island of Philadelphus up in a history book, you would only ever see records of it being called Philadelphus. But Tan, as an expert in the Neo-Babylonian Empire, I'm sure you are also quite familiar with King Nebuchadnezzar II.
Totally, he's in the Bible, bro.
Exactly. The most well-known king of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. He was known as the King of the Universe. Until his untimely demise. Now, I can't say for certain whether this is the cause of that demise, but what I can say is what's contained in these scrolls, because what we do know is that his son, Amel Marduk, ascended to the throne after his passing. And what we also know is that this was the beginning of the end of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. And what we had previously thought was that his successor, a king known as Nereglissar, a governor from the outer reaches of the empire, who was married to one of Nebuchadnezzar II's daughters, ousted Marduk in a coup and had him assassinated. But if you look here at this scroll, we have translated it And indeed, you see, this scroll is written in ancient cuneiform, in this ancient cuneiform script. This details Amel Marduk's exile to the island of Indu. Now, I can't really put anything else together aside from that, but this is an amazing discovery. It uncovers more secrets of this island that we had never known until just recently. To think we've been living here for millennia, and we didn't know.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Perhaps. More's the pity.
Mr. Librarian, sir, this is a lot to take in, I gotta say.
I understand. I do. Truly I do. And again, I so deeply apologize that you were brought here under such false pretenses. But this is where you are meant to be. You, one of you, two of you, I suppose, if we're being technical, will bring forth our savior.
Well, okay, so Mr. Librarian, so let's just spit taking here.
Please.
Let's say, a couple of us pair off and, do the sideways tango and bada boom, bada bing, we got a bada baby.
Again, I suppose that's a bit reductive, but yes, that is what I'm asking.
Reductive? I call it seductive. But anyway.
Very good.
Yeah. Well, so let's say bada boom, bada baby. What happens to us after that? Are we then free to go? You got your own little personal Jesus Christ or whatever. What happens to Mary?
Well, yes, of course. Well, much as Mary, you would be honored and revered for the rest of your life. You are, after all, the closest thing we have to a living claw.
I'm just
could we
going
go?
to ask the question. Yes, that's the question. The question is, if it's a no, and I can't help but feel a bit swindled.
I understand. That was not my design. It was Adam.
But if that's not gonna happen for can we fuck off?
Well, I suppose there's nothing stopping you. As I said, we are people of the world. We travel, we live here. Many of those homes you saw outside are, in fact, vacation homes. Many of our residents spend some time here and most of their time across the world. London, Paris, New York City, Los Angeles.
And now what happens to you if we all decide not for us, not I? What happens to you?
Well, I dread to think what may come. And I only thank Bastet that I am old enough that perhaps I would not live to see it.
Uh-huh.
Well,
You're that afraid of whatever Bastet's holding back?
No. Oh, yes, sorry, apologies, I misunderstood. Yes. I fear for the lack of her protection.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a lot to take in. Could we maybe have a minute here and talk amongst our royal selves and decompress?
Of course. Yes, you may. Take all the time you need.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. So we're just gonna, you be about your books, and we'll just step outside. Thank you for the tea, and we'll get back to you about the whole baby making thing.
Yes.
Totally.
Very good. Please, this island is yours.
Why don't we just we'll just step through this door over here.
Yeah.
And
Wait, no, please.
What? What's wrong?
It's you understand, I deal in antiquities and records, and I can't allow any light to go into the room, you see.
Oh, no worries. We'll just pull the lights out and step on through. Is there? Do I see a light switch?
Go, baby, go!
Not on the outside. Not on the outside, no. But he continues to protest. He says,
Oh, hydration check in our desperation.
Thank you. I need it, especially after doing that voice.
Jesus.
Yes, quite. I'm so thirsty. I'm basically just doing a Drogar impression.
Well, okay then. We totally won't open the door, but we still need a little privacy, you know what I mean? Like, between us, like, royal lineages and all. So, like, do you mind stepping out? I mean, we are of the blood after all, so, like, you kind of have to do what we say and shit, right? Like, we're your kings and queens, so, like, that's kind of the rule.
I am your humble servant. Give me a persuade or a charm or something.
Hell yeah.
Go on, go on.
Hell yeah. All right, this charm is coming up money for me. Here we go. No!
Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you just crit fail?
I can't fucking believe it.
Oh my god. Melodic Maria says you have one more inspiration. Is that true? Did you use them both? You had two.
I don't remember. I think I didn't. I only used one, right?
You tell me. Do people not write this down?
I haven't written shit down during this campaign. I haven't written shit down. I have written down drone footage and
I think I did.
notes.
Actually, I think I did use it. I think I did use it earlier. I think I did use both earlier. I want to keep myself square.
Okay. We will we'll check the tapes. If you don't use it for this, we'll make sure that you maintain it. I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat
only
saying
one. I'm gonna go
one.
by chat. Chat knows better than me, so I'm gonna take it again. Here we go.
Well,
Charm.
here let's go right down the middle. Give me a luck roll. Give me a 50-50 luck roll, Trev. If you get under 51, then you have an inspiration.
Okay.
Roll it in there.
Okay.
You got 70. You got this.
18.
Big time.
Reroll
Here
that.
we go.
Reroll
Big
that. Reroll that charm or persuade.
Here we go.
Bree's gone. Bree left.
Bye. Well, okay, so mark that you have 0 inspiration. And I will also remind you that should you choose, what was the actual result of the roll? I didn't pull up the chat. It's 87. 87. So at least it's not a fumble. You didn't fumble on this. I will remind you that you do still have the option to push. You have the option to use luck, or you have the option to try a different tack. But from all of that, August, who has moved himself in front of the door, upon being entreated to that he may let you do as you please, given that you are the de facto rulers of this island, says, I have to. You please allow me to play the role of trusted advisor. There is far too much history in that room, and I would hate to see your legacy damaged.
Well, like you're when in Rome, right? So maybe we'll just step outside then.
Very well. And thank you. And I will allow a psychology roll from anyone who wants to roll one.
I'm not good at that.
I don't have fucking shit, but I'm gonna roll it anyway.
James does.
Go, James.
Go, James, go.
James, yes, we did. I spoke with Ned because I think him putting all of his points into psychoanalysis instead of psychology was in fact a mistake. He meant to do psychology. He, like I frequently do, mixed them up. So I will roll a psychology check, but I'm going to roll it against his psychoanalysis score, which is 60. And he fails.
Fuck.
Are we trying to get into this room right now?
We don't need to. I was trying, but it seems like it's not working. So we don't know what's in there. I was just like, Morgan was nervous about it, so I wanted to see. But it's not like, we don't know what's in there. We don't know that that's an answer to it.
It's not worth blowing up our whole shit.
I don't know. It might be, but I don't know it. We don't know at the moment is the thing. But I don't know. Like, let's not. I'm inclined not to push it right now. Let's step outside and regroup.
All right, we're stepping outside and regrouping.
Okay, you may do so. You, in fact, may even move your tokens back to the outside if you so choose.
If you so choose.
If you so choose.
Regrouping. Where are we going? The attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
Yeah, you gotta actually make it go through the door. So, like, move it to the left, then move it down.
Oh my gosh, and the light moves it.
I know, isn't that cool?
Well, I'll bet we step outside. I bet we can find another way into that room. So let's go exploring around the side of the building. Right?
All right, good idea. All right,
Right?
let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. What the fuck?
Well, I don't know, dude. This is like some like fucking. You ever seen that movie where like they show up and like they think they're your gods and then they feast you, but then their plan is to like feed you a volcano, bro.
I feel so fucking confused.
I know. I think we're all in the same place, Varina, but let's just hold fast together and see if we can't, you know, find the wake in this slipstream. You know what I mean? Are there any windows along this back side of the building?
Sure, we can say there are. It is just a normal house, after all, as far as you can tell. A library on the bottom floor, an apartment, apparently, on the second floor. So yeah, we'll say there are 2 windows along that eastern wall.
Can we try and peek into the room where we weren't supposed to go in?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Happy to.
Spot some hidden, boo.
I'll do one for James as well. Pull his sheet back up.
Okay, 52 under 60.
Oh god, James goes hard. James gets a 93 over 45. So,
Yeah,
but you succeeded, Tan?
I did.
Okay.
Well, Marita, that's the fun part, is that there's so many movies like that.
Do we have any other successes?
Not I.
Not you.
We're spotting some hidden there, Carrie.
I do succeed, actually.
You do?
27 under 85, so.
Okay, so the 2 of you successfully Scooby-Doo your way up to the window and try to peek through. And there are curtains or shades or something drawn, or blinds, I should say. But you can just get a peek around the edge of one of the blinds. And inside the room, and in fact, I think, well, no, okay. Inside the room, you can see it's practically empty, save for a bed. And in that bed, you see what appears to be a person sleeping. You see like a mound of bed sheets in this bed. And save for that, the room is totally empty.
I think there's just someone sleeping in there.
Why did they want us to go in there?
I don't know, you know, maybe not to disrupt their beauty sleep.
He sounded scared.
I know Morgan looked pretty freaked out by it too. You think maybe they're like a monster?
Wait, did Morgan go in that room?
She did not. She came down with the tea, placed it down on the table. One of you noticed that she looked at that door with a look of fear and then scurried back upstairs.
What the fuck is in there?
Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe we should go talk to Morgan.
want
You
to
know, Morgan seemed kind of like, you know, she seemed like nervous and stuff, but like seemed pretty innocent and all of this. So like maybe she could fill us in a little bit more. That librarian bro seems pretty dodgy, if you ask me.
Agreed. Yeah.
But I don't know. This is
All right,
weird,
I've
man.
got
Like,
some... All right, but I don't know.
this is
We
bizarre.
know somebody who's been shipped up here.
Rob.
Where is he?
Do you think that's Rob in there?
I don't know, but I fucking hope he's around here somewhere.
Oh. Maybe we need a little bit
What
more
made him so
reconnaissance.
sick? They're being fucking shady about whatever this other thing is. They're talking all about Bastet, and I want to know about this other thing.
I mean, they don't seem too willing to tell, it seems. I think if we're going to want to learn more, we got to do a little James Bond stuff, you know what I mean? But like,
I
this
don't
is
disagree,
so
but
weird,
this is
right?
so fucking out of left field. All this shit.
I mean, a part of me is like, whatever, bro. Like, let's just give them their stud fee and be on our way. But like, I don't know. They seem pretty like sweet on our vibes. I don't know if they're gonna let us go after all of this. I'm like, I don't want to like have a little blessed bundle of joy and then just give it over to these wackos. That doesn't seem very cash money.
No.
Imagine trying to have a serious conversation with Anne.
All right.
Well, blessed bundle of joy, a tiny tan, and I'm supposed to just give the little man over to these weirdos? I won't stand for it.
Stop talking. So I could be in character. All right. But there's something unresolved no matter what. And it's that we all just found out something that we all have in common that's got something to fucking do with the sea. And
Oh shoot!
that...
I'm pinging by mistake. James comes over. Oh, hey, sorry, I lost track of you guys. That's it.
What up, bro?
I want to know about the other thing. There is something else that's connecting all of us. The darker thing.
Well,
Who
that's
do
what
we
I'm saying.
talk to about that? Because he's not going to tell shit about that. He's going to talk about Bastet all day and about us fucking and making a baby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's go talk to Morgan. Maybe she knows more.
You think she's going to tell us more?
Well, I don't know. I mean, she seems like not quite caught up on all this. So, like, maybe, you know, she's a little freer mind, a little freer spirit.
All right. How are we going to get her on her own? In a place where she's going to feel free to talk.
Why don't we have her show us around the town, maybe?
Oh,
Librarian's busy. He can't be bothered with that, but maybe she could be our little
great.
tour guide.
Oh, Carrie, that's brilliant. Yeah, show us our kingdom and all. Yeah,
That's
Carrie,
good.
that's brilliant.
That's good. Should we just go and ask?
Totally. Here, all right, I'll handle this. Don't worry.
All right.
So I go back in and I say, Mr. Library, sir.
Oh, yes, hello.
So,
Have you
We've
thought
had
at all
some-
about my...
we've had some discussion, and we want to sort of take stock of our kingdom, so to speak, before we decide on any full measures. So I was wondering if your lovely daughter Morgan would be willing to, like, show us around a little bit.
Oh god, hold on 1 second. I did a thing I shouldn't have done.
I didn't see it.
Look
no,
away.
It's okay. No, it's okay. You actually can't see anything you're not supposed to, but I'm going to reset the fog of war. So I moved you through a wall. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit, where's the thing?
Fog of war.
There we go. Pew. However, you are allowed to go back into the building. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get you into the house, chatting with Morgan, who is back at his little desk. Well, I suppose there's no harm in that. Morgan, and you hear like a sort of nervous squeak and like very quick footsteps on the second floor, and indeed Morgan Howard, August Howard's daughter, comes coming down the stairs. Sees you, Tan. Did anyone else go in with Tan, or is it just him?
I'm still standing at that
I'm gonna
window.
linger outside. Yeah.
I'm still standing at that window and kind of watching inside.
Okay.
While this is going down.
Cool. All right. So yes, you do that, and Morgan has come down the stairs to speak with Tan, and August goes, Morgan, our esteemed guests have requested that you show them around the community. Okay. She's very, very, she just seems like super nervous. And she's looking at you, Tan, with sort of a mix of just adoration and awe. And, well, give me something. Give me a psychology roll, maybe? Are you not good at psychology?
I'm not.
Try it anyway. See what happens.
I'll try it anyway. Psychology. Here we go. We'll all be damned.
You got it!
Fucking.
We'll all be damned.
Yes.
Or under 10.
Wow. Very impressive. A hard success at that. So she is, she's looking at you. There's a lot going on behind her eyes. She is petrified. You can tell. Mm-hmm. At the same time, she's looking at you with this mixture of adoration and awe, and your keen psychological senses, this 1 in a million time, or 4 in 100 time, note that she is she wants you.
Oh shit. Yes.
Yeah, it's not just adoration that you are potentially the leader of this place. She you are Adonis to her.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty used to that, so no trouble.
And on top of all that, so we've covered, yes, there's the fear, there's the adoration, there's the arousal, and there's also she's looking at her father with this when her eyes flicker to her father, she just has this look of indignance, and then there's just ever that undercurrent of fear as her eyes occasionally just flicker to the door.
Yeah, so do you mind maybe showing us about town, Morgan? I would love to be paraded.
I would. Of course, yes. Of course, please follow me. Can I get you anything? Can I get you anything?
Oh, I'm quite good at the moment, babe. Thanks. Just lead the way.
Okay. And yeah, she makes her way out the door. Those of you looking through the door, or looking through the window rather, Campbell, if Varina's still trying to look, I'll let you take another spot hidden. I'll let James take another one too.
Okay. I'm not letting this go.
Ooh, James, I think, just got an extreme success.
Extreme?
Yeah, extreme success.
Afraid is the best way to be aroused.
I'm scaroused.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Am I going to just shred through all my luck? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well, before you choose whether or not to do that, know that James got an extreme success on his spot hidden.
Okay.
To look through the window.
I will not.
Okay. So let me put James by where you guys are. Put him over here. Make sure I don't break the fog of war again like I did last time. Oh, I just did it again. Oh, well. But only for him. So he, only for his token. He looks through the window, and I think, in fact, you all hear a cough. But James sees against that western wall, as this person in the bed coughs, a splatter of black, brackish water.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It is Rob.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
And he's not doing well.
Yo, we gotta spring him out of there.
We gotta get him out of there. Okay, where's Tan now with the girl?
Out front, I believe.
At that moment, we come through the door. Verily, my fair Morgan Minx, do show us about our royal kingdom.
Yes, of course. Let's, and she's visibly shaking. Let's start in the town. square?
A good a place as any to start. No, so Morgan, listen. Since we're gonna be like your saviors and all, I just figure, like, what's the down low on this place? Like, what's the like? Well, I feel like we can't get a straight answer from the librarian in there, and I'm just like, I just want to know, I want to be on the same page. I want our vibrations to be in sync, I want to like do this together as a team, and I'm just not feeling that team spirit right now,
We have lived on the island and worshipped Bastet for millennia, and we our reach extends into the modern world, and we are a community of like-minded. And
Wait, well, what do you mean your reach extends into the real world? What, like you're like you got like a secret Illuminati thing going on?
some of our members are pretty powerful people. Would you like to see some of their houses?
Sure. Yeah, that couldn't hurt, I suppose.
Okay. Follow me, everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna go with her. You two, get Rob out of there.
Go.
All right, lead the way, m'lady.
Cool. And yes, so she proceeds off the map and makes her way to back to the town square and starts pointing you, Tan, towards she starts at the biggest house, and she names someone who either you recognize or you don't, but like some big politician or
Hugh
like,
Jackman.
Yeah, it's like this is Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's house.
I love that movie.
This is the new Deadpool one.
Have you seen the new Deadpool versus Wolverine? Or what is it, Deadpool and Wolverine?
Bro, I cannot believe he's almost 60. I cannot believe how shredded that dude is. Now that's witchcraft, right?
And she proceeds, talking about all these like amazing people who have lived on this island and currently live on this island. Let's go back to the rest of you. And Tan, since you're sharing the screen, if you wouldn't mind sort of following the other players around, since that way the stream will see what they see. But yes, the rest of you, what are you doing?
I would say as soon as we see Tan clearing off with your girl, I would just squat down and do like a get on my shoulders, Carrie.
I will do so.
And then I'm thinking I'm just gonna lift her up to see if she can just open up that window.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. If you are trying to open the window is locked. However, I will let you roll a locksmith.
I will do that.
A locksmith in order to open it without breaking it is what that would be.
I will give that a shot. Got a bobby pin to spare. Locksmith. Okay. That's not a lot of points, but we'll give it a shot. Oh my god. Extreme success. We got 631.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. I will not even ask you to roll a stealth to go along with it. If you want to stay quiet, you just, I don't know how this would actually work with like the way window locks are, but I think you are just able to like sneak something up like a little crack in the thing between the windows and just like slide.
Right under it, and the latch just.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the window just slides open.
Okay, and I will just quietly try and open it there. Are you coming up, or is it just me?
I'll try.
Okay, it's fine.
It's not like a crazy high window. I think the boost was probably helpful. Maybe she went in, like she pulled the top down instead of pulling the bottom up, maybe. So that's probably what the boost was helpful for. But it's like, this is a regular house. These are windows that are like, 4 feet off the ground.
Okay, I'll go in then if I can.
Yeah, you can. And in fact, I can move your. I didn't put a window there, but I can move your tokens through a wall, and I'll let James go in there with you as well. And Tan will temporarily be following them, even though he is not here. So, Varina.
Oh my god.
And don't tell them they can't see yet. In fact, let me grab Tan and put him in there. And Tan, whoops, oh god, I pinged you instead of moving you. Hold on. There's a little complicated because I have to go back and forth between people. And then Carrie. And let me grab James too. You do indeed see Rob laying in the bed.
Oh man.
Represented by this cameraman token.
That's perfect. I'm gonna gently ease my way over to him and just see if he's any kind of conscious or if he is just gone to the world.
Sure. You get the impression that he is in a fitful sleep, but sleep regardless.
Okay. Any medical equipment nearby? Any meds? Anything at all that's being used to treat him?
Just a very, very large water bottle. But as you draw closer, he begins to stir. He rolls over in the bed and opens his eyes and looks at you. And instantly, a look of sheer panic takes over his face as he puts his hands up and says, No, what are you doing here? You have to leave. You have to leave right now.
What do you mean?
It's not safe. It's not safe. You have to... You have to go. Please go.
Okay.
Why are you in here? What do they want? What do they want to use in here?
Yeah. I'm just here because they have to protect everyone else. And he begins again, just like that first day at the pool, to vomit a gout of brackish black water straight up to the ceiling. It shoots out of him like a geyser and coats the ceiling above him, temporarily blinding all of you.
No!
Just for a moment, because it is just water. And as it runs away, you wipe it out of your eyes, and you don't see Rob anymore.
No. No.
In his place,
No!
you see
No!
an unholy blend of man and fish.
No!
He holds his hands in front of his face and they are webbed. His skin becomes wet and smooth as his nose and his mouth merge into his face. And he tries to open his mouth and let out a huge scream, but all that comes out is a low series of clicks. And we'll see you next week.
Hey!
God!
Oh, jeez Louise!
Oh, Fishman!
Fish,
Oh,
stop!
gnarly! Oh, gnarly!
Uh-oh, Fishman.
We should have known Fishmen were coming. That's
Classic
all we should've
case of
known.
Fishman.
Sweet dreams! Creme de la M says sweet dreams, everyone!
Yes, indeed, sweet dreams, everyone. Hoo boy,
dear,
what's
oh
gonna
dear.
happen?
Wow, we
Christmas.
fun. Wow, we.
We journeyed so far this night.
Yes, we
what a
accomplished,
journey.
We accomplished a hell of a
Ground.
lot tonight, and a hell of a lot more is going to happen next week. Next week? Next week, you say, Kay? Could it possibly be true that there will be more of this horrifying adventure investigation next week? Why, yes, anonymous patron, viewer of this fine Twitch stream, we will be back in 1 week. We're going to be back here, same Goon time, same Goon channel on Critical Fail DM. In the meantime, time. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Our name is the same everywhere. Critical Fayle DM. Critical FAYLEDM. And congratulations to the winner of our giveaway, whose name I forget.
That is Cups of Tegan.
Cups of Tegan, yes, thank you, Campbell. Congratulations to Cups of Tegan. We are going to be sending you a digital copy of both the Keeper Rulebook and the Investigator Handbook. Friends?
Theater Cat has redeemed for this moment one final shoot, if you'll deliver it to us, Trevor.
These fish want my sperms!
Thank you for that. Well done redeeming that she-ute. Nobody redeemed a wood fact tonight. Did you not trust us to come up with something truthful since Ned was gone? I'll give you one for free. Wood comes from trees.
Nailed it, Kay!
Often brown.
Hey, thanks for
Often
hanging
brown,
out, everybody.
yes.
It was a long one tonight. We covered a lot of ground, so thanks
One
for
final
Yes, it was.
hydration
We
check.
had a
Thank
bunch
you,
of
Cups
new
Tegan.
folks tonight. We had a bunch
Thanks
of
for
new
chilling.
folks tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and we hope you come back next week and
Yes.
finish our
I
adventure
certainly
out
hope
with
you
us.
do. Episodes 4, 5, and 6. 6 will be our final episode of Lovecraft Island, so we have 2 more after
Two
tonight.
more
2 more
episodes.
Mondays to wrap this baby
Uh-huh.
up. So
if
I
you are
hope
a
you'll...
TikTok user, head over to @CriticalFailDM, where we are doing reruns of some big events from our Curse of Strahd campaign that happened 1 year ago this week.
Yes.
And check out what we've been doing up there.
Yes, and if this is your first time joining us for Lovecraft Island, be sure to check out our YouTube channel where we have all of the VODs from our previous episodes up there. You can watch them. They're all on a playlist, so you can catch up before next week's episode. And until then, dear friends and loves and beaches and shores, we will see you on the other side.
See you!
See you! We'll see you next time.